with energy. Okay, welcome back to an afternoon with Rory Smith, episode 6. You wouldn't believe that we got to episode 6, am I right? Am I right? People would have got bored after episode
Come
2,
on
but
now,
no.
son.
You
Can
said
you
Okay.
go like 5 seconds without...
you said energy. You
Putting
said energy.
yourself down. Keep that
Sorry,
energy.
sorry.
Oh,
It's
I can't believe we're still here.
It's-
How is
yeah.
the apocalypse not
It's
Sorry.
it's fine. It's episode 6. It's okay.
It is okay.
I don't know why we do this, but it's all a bit of fun in the end.
What do you mean? You just explained why
I
we
know
do this.
exactly. I wasn't meant to. But anyway, um, usual crew. Hello, Link.
Hi.
Howdy. What up, pimps?
Hello. Yet another
Hello.
scout.
Oh,
Hello.
Wrong person. Hello, Legman.
Hey.
We apologize for the last 2 podcasts. The podcasts have not been up to standard that we would
What?
like
No,
to.
the last podcast was pretty good. I mean, we veered off a lot, but
Yeah, but
I thought it was pretty good. I
Um,
enjoyed doing it. We didn't have to cut it short. I
no.
think that's the mark of a good
Yeah.
podcast here, is we don't cut these things short.
We're not doing the shiny hunt today because
we not?
sorry, all of us are kind of on
We're all
modded
playing
Minecraft.
Oh,
So if you hear
yeah.
sounds in the background, that's me, playing. I'm sorry. And if you hear random conversations, I apologize.
Hey,
But this is a chill.
one follow. Drop the PM. We'll hit you up with the server.
Yes.
Oh God.
No, I don't think we're allowed to do that.
We're not allowed to do that. Well, it's Nathan's server. I don't think we're all migrating soon anyway. We may as well
Oh, we
let him
might
on
as
grief
well,
this.
yeah. Well, let's wait for us to get nukes first, and then we could.
And then we can go upon saying our own destruction via Rory Smith's fans.
Yeah. I mean, here we are again.
I love
You-
how you get a lot of Twitch streamers who are like, if you follow me, I'll add you to my Instagram and whatnot. Then meanwhile, it's just Rory Smith. It's like, you join me. You can play on my Minecraft server.
Do people give follower rewards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be danged
I would never do it because I'm not.
because I'm a
Despite
high...
the fact you were just trying to establish it then.
I mean, that was me. I was
was-
taking charge of Rory Smith's whole
Yeah.
enterprise
Yeah,
there.
you were. It's
Tut,
fine.
tut, tut.
It's
This
okay.
isn't me doing that.
I mean, we're again, Nucleus mod pack. We just
Nuclear.
made by Lego Man. Hello, thanks Will. Thanks for
Did you say Lego man?
Lego Man. I said Leg Man. And that's what we like to do in our spare time. It's just like we go from one phase to another to another. It was Final Fantasy.
Man, you were playing Tekken and all sorts the other day.
It was Final Fantasy, but now it's hello. It's
I'm sure we'll hop back on Final
yeah,
Fantasy.
we will.
I
We just gotta get rid of this.
You gotta
Craving.
take breaks from games because otherwise
Yeah.
you just.
Oh yeah, by
burn
playing
out.
more games.
Mate, I learnt the fucking hard way with Team Fortress 2, 2,000 plus hours into it, and at
And
times
now
I
we
do want
keep playing for
I do
Overwatch.
want to go back into Team Fortress 2, but there's so many problems within the game itself, and partly for me, I'm just like, I can't dread another round of Team
I
Fortress.
think I'm
2.
okay when it comes to Team Fortress 2.
Like I said, I love the characters, I love the story of it. It's just like I'm not sure when was the last time you guys played, but they did some like updates to like get servers and all that, and now it's pretty much next to impossible to ever find like a full server.
Oh,
I mean,
Huh.
you can find one, but then like 2 games in, it just empties out, and it's really 50-50. So you're either on the team that's gonna stomp, or you're gonna get stomped. You can't find like a nicely
That
sort
just
of balanced
sounds like
50-50 team.
what's it called? Team-based shooters, really?
Oh yeah, but like beforehand, it used to be a lot more. It's because they removed community Valve servers. Sorry,
why would they do that?
I
Team
don't.
Fortress
I-
3 confirmed.
It's probably a pulling back because it's so old now. Team Fortress 2. It's they
Mm.
probably, although obviously people in Valve can freely choose what they work on, there's less and less people like every month working on the Team Fortress team. So I guess just them trying to. Cut
I mean, what's there to work on with the game?
well,
really?
they still bring out like community updates, cosmetics, and that.
Yeah,
Sort of.
other than the cosmetics, I was gonna say. I mean, I haven't played in a while, but it doesn't seem like the game has changed for a while.
They don't earn a lot of money off of it, so they're not that interested in it.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh yeah, there you go. Gotti.
So the latest merch
Look at me
I've
pretending
seen,
like I know games.
the latest official Team Fortress merch I've seen are Funko Pops
Yeah.
of
I like
the
Funko
Medic,
Pops,
Scout, and
so-
Heavy.
Yeah.
Do you guys
I-
have any? Do you guys collect any Funkos?
I
I've got
a
I
few.
got 3.
I
They're all
only
Overwatch
have
ones.
I have 4.
I only have the Balrog, and I kind of want to get like the beaten up Gandalf as well. Have him
Yeah.
on because I keep a little Balrog on my speaker. And I
Ah,
can have
bless you.
Gandalf
Yeah, I
put him on
keep-
the
I
other
keep,
one. Pretend
I
my
keep-
monitor is the Bridge of Khazad-dûm or something
That
like
would
that.
be cool.
Yeah, I keep mine on my speakers as well.
I just got them on my desk on the top of me here.
Do you
Yeah.
box? Do you keep him in the box or do you unbox
Oh, no.
them?
No, I hate keeping them. Why would you do that? You know.
What, keeping him in the box?
Yeah.
I think I know I can get why people would keep saying
You do it,
vintage
don't you?
in a
Yeah.
box, like saying that's
No,
proper
'cause-
vintage in a box. But with a Funko Pop, they're not exact. They're being so produced in a like
Yeah.
massive.
No, because you can.
They're not gonna be
You can
valuable.
resale certain Funko Pops
But that's
for
the
like.
thing. That
crazy
means you
money.
would
Certain
never
Funko
want
Pops
to.
only get made in a few hundreds. Okay, I can get that. But like
Right.
your average Joe can find a Reinhardt Funko Pop pretty much anywhere. They're not
Yeah.
exactly in
I'm
short
pretty
demand.
sure even like a Reinhardt is would be inflated.
But like, this all assumes you'd ever want to resell them.
I'm just keeping I keep it
I
in the
like-
box because I just like it like that. I just like.
Yeah,
I
Why
think
you-
they're
I
nice
think it
boxes.
is certainly a I think it's certainly like a preference thing, you know.
Yeah,
box
yeah.
match.
Like, I like to actually see them. You know.
I know this is kind of a bit different. Well, it's kind of to do with boxing or not boxing. I've got a few old Airfix vintage kits, like proper like 60s, 70s stuff. They were all in mint condition in their boxes. Now most people wouldn't take them out the box, but I did and built them.
Please, oh jeez.
Because at the end of the
I
day,
don't know, vintage stuff. It's like
because at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's a model kit. It's supposed to be
Yeah,
built.
that's what I mean. Yeah, they're toys, they're models, you know.
You know what I mean?
You
It's
know,
same people like
but they're
if it's
also
a
collector's
proper-
items. That's the thing. 'Cause,
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
you,
it's
probably,
collect-
you probably could have kept that and sold it on for more, and that was probably
Nah.
the intent
Yeah,
of
but
like the
this is all-
original
this
holder.
is all going back to like, this assumes you'd ever even want to sell them.
Yeah,
Now,
of course, I guess.
they are the
Yeah.
kits are discontinued at the moment, but they have recently with Airfix they've announced what's called an Airfix Classic series where they're bringing back old models, like in vintage style
So
boxing and
in
all
that situation, then, wouldn't it have been better to, if they were to redo that model, like hold on to the vintage one because that will still retain its value? I'm sure it'll dip
Yeah,
because
well,
of it. Or reprint.
They are
reprints of anything will always
available
dip.
out there. They're not as common as obviously newer stuff, but they're not like that. The most expensive I've seen is like £10.
Oh right, okay. So
So
not
it's
that
not
steep.
like a one-off model. And I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure they're going to be bringing it back out soon.
Mm.
One thing people got to remember, with especially something like Airfix, when you walk into a model shop now and you see Airfix kits, most of them are still stuff from the 60s and 70s. Like
Wow.
they're really old and really sort of bad looking.
Mm. Bad
Um,
looking.
or I say bad looking, like
They're
without
worn,
going
well
too
loved.
sort of nerdy into it. If you look at the Tiger One kit and compare it to what kits come out today, it's really sort of primitive.
Oh, you
It's-
mean in that sense? I thought
Yeah.
you meant like they're poorly treated.
Oh no, they look all right. You could tell they are a vintage kit, and that's the way you've got to look at them. They are vintage,
Yeah, okay.
but they
Oh,
are
fair.
reboxed into modern boxing. But no, the ones I've got, which are 2 Centurions, because I fucking love Centurion. Yeah, they're not available at the moment. I have a feeling they will bring them out because it has been discussed on forums.
Hmm.
Be able to bring them back. But no, they're not like super rare one-off production models.
Right.
So like max are sort of like a tenner. So I'm not talking like vintage, but it's still no longer in production at the moment. Very old model kits, and surprisingly went quite well. Yeah, let me rephrase that. They went together very well considering their age.
Yeah.
But there are much better models out there now. But that's all I got to say about vintage Airfix kits. I'll get back to the subject of Funko Pops.
No, that's fine.
Hey,
it's
no,
fine.
it was relevant. I'm actually,
yeah.
I'm Gucci. I ain't got a clue about what goes on in that.
Yeah. Well,
that realm of, like collecting.
a lot of the box I got behind me, a lot of Tamiya stuff. A lot of the Tamiya stuff coming out now is still stuff from the 60s and 70s because they just built so many of them. There's no need to build newer molds. Although you do, most companies do bring out newer molds later on. But
my
again,
God.
if you go like into Hobbycraft or Lendons, if you know Lendons, very
Yeah,
local shop, a lot of the Tamiya stuff you'll see there is very old kits, but they are still very good for the price they come at.
Ah.
I was just checking now. Like one of my Funko Pop figures. It's the cheapest I see it on eBay is about £50.
Oh
Damn.
damn, that's not your diva one, is it?
It's my Diva one, yeah.
Yeah.
What, the limited edition
It
Diva?
was limited edition, so it was a games exclusive. Oh no, it wasn't. It was a It was exclusive.
Wilder now.
What's wrong, Rory Smith?
No, carry on. Sorry, I was talking to myself. Yeah, like I
Oh.
said, I did apologize that we are on Minecraft at the same time.
Um.
Carry on.
Yeah. So it was exclusive to the BattleNet store, but not the online store. They have like a physical store that they bring around to stuff. But I'm pretty sure they had like they said something like they only made it like a few thousand in total of them.
Hey fellas,
Yeah.
Yes.
tell you what I can't wait for in
What?
terms of Funko Pops. I can't wait for them to release their like a limited run of like Harry Kane bitter defeat pop vinyl.
Okay, we're not going to that
We're
topic
not-
just yet.
Not just yet.
I
Yeah,
like
I just
to
thought I'd throw it out
build
there.
it
What a
up,
big goof, though, right?
because I
Just
have a
quick
lot. I
thing.
have a lot to talk about.
I'm sure you
that
do. I'm sure
aspect.
you do.
How long do you think it'll be before they start bringing out like YouTuber Funko
They
Pops?
do, don't
They
they?
do, don't
Do
they?
they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
But like of
they all look-
everything, like
they all
some of the
look
most
trash, but-
obscure things I've ever seen. We actually not sleeping, Tom, by the way.
I'm going to bed
I'm
now.
coming back now.
I'm in a twilight forest.
Oh, excuse me.
No,
I wonder
I'm just...
if just me and George sleep and might go today because we're the only two
That
people
is
in
an
this
interesting
realm.
back
statement.
now. Well, hello.
But
Oh, where
I honestly didn't. I know they made a lot of Funko Pops based off nearly everything. I didn't think they'd start making ones based off like famous internet people yet.
Hey man, I like shat myself when I found out they made like dog cat pop vinyls or cat dog. I was like, damn, I haven't seen that stuff since I was a chillin'.
Since you were chilling.
I never actually watched that show when I was a kid.
You
I had it
yourself.
like on I had like the ending of one episode on like a recorded VHS of like Yu-Gi-Oh or something.
Okay.
And so
I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean-
judging you. It's okay.
well, it's not like I watch it now.
I'm still judging you.
Why don't
right
you
now.
watch it now?
Yeah.
Hey, watch it on a.
Why don't you watch it now?
Because I'm too busy watching porn. I don't know.
Oh.
Backed yourself to a corner and that's the first thing that
Yeah, I
came to
really
your
don't
head.
know. Like, there's no excuse for me not to watch it. I guess I just don't want to watch a kids' cartoon at the moment. That being said, I'm watching My Hero Academia.
That's
So,
not a kid show.
that-
What are you on about?
That's well.
I can't say much on it because I have not
It's a
seen
very, very good show. It's much better than Breaking Bad.
Well. Okay. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Please, everyone needs to take a step back and relax. Now think about what you just said.
Did you hold on? Me or Ben? No, me or Will.
I don't know Ben was here. Hello,
That's
Ben.
how obscure that comment was. It made me think of Ben.
Yeah,
I'm
that is
about
quite
Will.
a Ben thing to say. I wouldn't want to say that ever again in my life.
Yeah, never.
No, by all means. I
Ever
think
say
it's
that again. Never.
breath of fresh air in terms of like shonen.
You can't compare them. That's the thing.
Wait, what Breaking Bad and shonen?
Yeah, don't.
No, I meant
those are
I meant
different.
My Hero Academia as a shonen is a breath of fresh air, but that's like tooting the same horn. Everybody says that.
It's true.
You can toot anyone's horn.
There's no point in honking a honked horn.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Well, if you need to honk again.
Well, it doesn't really need to be honked again.
Well,
No,
just honk-
I'm pretty
why
sure.
Well,
don't
you just
I-
want to
watch
press
My
the
Hero.
button.
Why don't you just hold down the honker?
I feel like
I
we
don't know,
just
Will.
we're not
Why don't we?
we're not
Honk
what
if you love My Hero Academia.
honk honk. There you go. See, that was my impression of a horn. Fuck off. Kill you. Sorry, I'm not a very nice person. I know. I get it. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, we've started this
We were
fairly well. We haven't gone on any topics that
No,
we
but-
decided
no,
we
No,
were actually
no,
gonna
these,
talk
these
about.
are different topics, so it's
Yeah,
okay. like-
entirely. This is an entirely
You start
organic
talking about
conversation.
vintage Funko Pops and model
How did-
kits.
I mean, I've
But,
got Lucio. Lucio's the pride of my collection. He just stands
You don't
on
even
the...
main Lucio.
I did used to.
He,
Have you
he
not
did-
seen
you-
how
you
many
got that.
hours I've put into Lucio?
Never mind. Yeah, that's a stupid comment.
You
I'll
picked up one
retract
at
that.
Gamescom, didn't you? Or was it at Insomnia?
No, I got it as a birthday.
Well, like I said,
Christmas present,
Really?
sorry, from Rian.
You,
I need to get the Mercy one now because they've brought that out now, haven't they? Mercy
It's always
Fountain.
been out, hasn't it? It's been out for a
No,
while.
I think it's one of the newest ones.
Do you think they did a pink Mercy pop? No.
No, I
would've
think
known
it's just
about it.
standard, classic Mercy.
I mean, Dragon
Although I
Ball
don't play her as
Fighters.
much anymore.
Well, you don't really play Overwatch all that much anymore.
Nah,
do
it's
you?
because I'm having like PC issues and because you only guys play comp.
Comp's amazing.
I know comp's amazing, but my PC has a
Comp's
tendency
terrible.
to kill
But-
itself off whenever.
I
and
don't
I
know
can't
why
be
you
having
hate it
that.
so much. I always have fun.
brings the worst out of me. It's like 'cause I think it's because I play healer too much, and it's like being the focus of every like.
Oh balls! Sorry,
Yes.
Like,
I was
that's how you felt.
no, I was skipping along on the way to the desert and I accidentally fell into a ravine, but I landed in like oil.
Nice.
Like
But
what's it
Tom,
called?
I am balls deep into a ravine and there's no way out.
Oh, that is with us.
Would you like to do some background Rocket League while we talk, George?
We're Minecrafting.
Yeah, sorry.
Although I'm down to Rocket League after this bell farm is done. It's almost done.
Me.
Oh,
Too late.
Tom, I have a
Otherwise-
half-broken stone pickaxe. How am I gonna get out of here?
Do you just...
We can come rescue you.
Do you want help? Just say the word and I'll be there.
Well, I would appreciate help, but I don't think you'll be able to find me.
Oh
prob-
boy, Gamey is having
Wait,
a
hit me
sale
with your
where-
coordinates, your X and your Y. We'll go the like long route.
Yeah.
I should be able to. Oh god, there's loads of skeletons that way. No, I should be able to dig my way out, guys. Thanks, though. I will holler if I need help.
Oh boy, guys, Game is having a V-Buck sale.
Oh, good grief.
Oh boy.
Good
Okay.
grief.
Well, game, this is where I get
Celebrate.
off. Goodbye and good riddance.
Ah.
Celebrate
Man,
season
you
5
know,
coming out.
I actually, after that Tekken stream, I went and looked up like locals near us.
Yeah.
Man, there's none.
Of course there's none.
There's-
We live in the bloody...
We live in
live in-
Cardiff.
We live in the countryside of... Well, it's not a countryside, but
There's
it's...
loads
it's
though. I'll
effectively
tell you
one.
what though, it's what might interest you,
Right.
Tom, is why I bring this up. There's loads of Dragon Ball Fighters locals. Loads of them.
Really? Ooh, shoot! I reckon we should do them.
We should hop along.
Yeah,
I'll
we
tell you
should.
what, I think actually, yesterday, Game was doing like a streamers session or something like that, setting up PCs where we could all have a massive LAN party and stream together or something like that.
That would
Sounded
be-
really fucking gay, but
That sounds really cool to me. Don't think I'll get in as a streamer though.
no, it's like you pay and it's like you're there, just stream. Doesn't
Ah,
really
okay.
matter. And I'm pretty sure everyone there's like, oh, follow for follow, big boys, or
And
something
I'll
like that.
be like, yes.
Just like, hey, actually looking up things in my area reveals hidden treats or something, things I didn't know actually was happening.
We should.
Might
do
want to
that.
hop on that
Yeah,
sometime.
we should. That'd be great. Good idea. I would enjoy that.
There's like an actual like I can't remember what it's called now. There's like a gaming center thing. It's like you pay £8 and you can just use their facilities for a day, or like sit on their PCs for a day, something like
Nice.
that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
Nice.
but
That sounds
it's
good.
one of those... it's like one of those computer cafes, but they're geared more for gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, they exist a bit. Not so much in this country or
Well, there was
city, but-
one in
but-
Norwich that was a straight up cafe.
Yeah.
Called One Life Left. That was for, and they, you buy a coffee, spend £1, and you can have 2 hours on like Tekken or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. And we had locals up there, but I never went because, man, I just hate that city. But
Like they've existed for a long
What
time.
was wrong
like-
with it, John?
I went to uni there, and I had to have therapy afterwards.
10 out of 10
But,
review
like,
then.
It's
Which
interesting.
10 out
'cause,
of
like,
10
like,
would die
they-
again.
They have existed for a very long time. They used to have like a thing that a lot of my friends would go to back in primary school. Like in year 4 or 5.
Man,
and,
like
go to a
there was
gaming
like one
cafe
in
where-
Cyprus that it's
Yeah.
closed down now that we always used to go to, and that was like my only experience with like Counter Strike or something like that because they'd have a LAN party for like Counter Strike there. I just thought it was a third world country thing. I didn't think it happened over here.
No, it does. Yeah. Because it
I think
makes
there is
gaming
actually-
more social.
I think there is a gaming
Yeah.
cafe or something, like a cyber cafe, in it's near the bay. I can't remember what the street
It
is.
might be what I'm thinking of. I
But,
can't remember what it's called because it's not like.
But I
shoved
saw like a
down the
massive
road.
Overwatch poster, and it's like, you pay like something so
Yeah, that's the
much,
thing.
and you
In,
play for
in
like 5
it's
hours.
game
or
does this
4
thing
hours.
called Belong, right?
Yeah.
And they do like tournaments for things, and every now and then they'll do a Tekken tournament, which is like it's the only thing I can find in our area. But it's like once every 2 months or so. But it's like weekly. There's weekly Overwatch there.
We should do that.
I would be
Well,
so
I mean, I
bad,
know
though.
we mentioned it once, and everyone was like, "Nah, I ain't about that
I
life."
said yes, but
You guys
I know
talking
you
about
said
this?
yeah, but then it was like we couldn't wrangle together 5 other people.
no.
But I know it's about meeting new people as
Let's
well.
have a look. That might be it. I can't really say for certain though.
Well, no, I wasn't talking about. There's another one other than Belong. That's like a dedicated thing to like.
Hmm?
That's like an actual esport environment or something like that.
Wait, what? What do you mean that this is what? Did you
No, I
click
think we're
into it?
talking. I think it's a different place. Well, I think it's like.
Alright.
I think the one I'm thinking about is like it's just a regular cyber cafe, but they like push a lot of gaming stuff.
Yeah. This
I'll look
one
it up in a sec. After this
this-
farm is
yeah.
done, I'll look it up in a sec.
Yeah, the
And
one
we
I
can
linked was
talk
a bit,
about that.
the one I linked was is way more
You wanna talk about that?
Um, but like
That's a no.
it's pretty much exactly what you just said, and it's in the city center. So.
Nah, mine's one I think is like more in the Bay Area.
Hmm.
But no, it's good. I was trying to go back onto that comment you made for a sec there, George, about the Overwatch tournament.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, I wouldn't mind doing one. It's just so
Oh.
much putting some hours back into the game properly, and
But I don't think it's serious. At
I know
all,
it's
by the
it's not
way.
serious, but like you want to obviously do your best in it because that's just.
I mean, we played Overwatch last night, and I felt like dying. Honestly, I'm sick of playing Anna in our rank.
Then why didn't you just play tank or something? We always need a tank.
Yeah, I might start going back on tank. 'Cause it's a case of like when I slept that ult in Genji and he just got woken up and I died. Happens all the time. It's like I'll sleep something special, you know.
Oh yeah. You went
Nobody will
pretty-
kill it,
You went pretty.
and then I'll
ham on
get dived by a
Emerson,
Winston and I've got no sleep dart left.
Yeah.
So it's like nobody's gonna come back and save me, and nobody's gonna capitalize on the dart I just left. Dart I just threw out. Man, I hate Overwatch. I really hate
My
it.
only complaint with Overwatch at the moment is I really hate when there's a Doomfist and a Brigitte. Because I find, although I understand I play healer most of the time, so obviously they're going to pick me out. But it's even when I'm not playing the healer, I'm playing like, I don't know, like a Junkrat or something, and it's just stun. It's like ping pong.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you can't do anything. It's the fact you can't do anything against it.
I'm so surprised they
You
haven't
have to
nerfed
rely
that
on someone
stun.
else coming along and actually helping you out.
Because like
Even the-
McCree's stun is like, what?
Oh, that's not too
is
bad,
It,
'cause
is
he's
it
gotta be
10
precise
seconds
with
now?
that.
No, but it used to be you could throw it out at the same rate as Brigitte, or even I think Brigitte can throw it out even faster. So, and people were nuts about that. People were like that's the most OP thing ever is McCree's stun when that was a thing. If you remember early Overwatch.
Yep.
So. Why Brigitte isn't a stun isn't nerfed to the same extent McCree's is, to the point where McCree's like pretty much useless now.
I love McCree. It's great.
But yeah, everybody I love McCree, playing a little bit of McCree.
How can you not love McCree?
But yeah, people just want the new hero to be more powerful than the previous hero. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a healer.
I know. That's why it annoys me because it should be defense, but because Baguette doesn't
It's
really.
just
heal.
the stun. It's just the stun. It needs to be on like instead of it being a 6-second cooldown, it just needs to be like a 10 or a 12-second cooldown. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I think that'll sort that issue out.
Even as a Reinhardt, like I get so fucked up with stuns.
Oh yeah, you're a target for stuns. You drop the shield and then it's like a
Stun.
everybody's open, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
as a Brigitte.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. Is I'll push up, bop the Reinhardt, push him away. So even if he did have a shield up, he'd be behind everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'd get out of there for people to do their work. Of course, in our rank, nobody does anything with that.
I mean, yeah, like I've had it happen to me a fair few times where like I've been stunned, my shield obviously goes down, I get knocked back, and then like a McCree comes round from behind, then stuns me again.
Yeah.
Doomfist jumps in, starts kicking me around and stunning me even more so.
The thing about Doomfist is he's only like you can kill Doomfist.
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't feel like Doomfist is
But,
an
like,
issue.
No, but like it's just like crazy. Like I'm just standing there getting stunned by like 3 or 4 different people, and there's literally nothing I can do.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that does kind of suck.
There's no way out, and
Hold on, actually, right.
You
I've
just have
hopped
to
into
take it.
bed on thing. I actually haven't pulled the stream up yet to get you those extra views, boy.
Wow, it's
Uh,
fine, don't worry. I'm asleep.
Then I'm gonna.
I'll just quickly disconnect then because I'm a bit far away.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, that for me, that's the thing right now with Overwatch that really frustrates. Don't get me wrong, when I do get down and play it,
Oh, hold on.
I do have fun.
We can join the game, Cameron.
But it's just when it's that whole stun sort of,
Yeah.
thing. It's just like, didn't know. I get, they obviously they work very hard on the game. They test it. I acknowledge that, and I acknowledge obviously being a healer or something I'm more desirable. But even when I'm not playing a healer and it still happens, it does make me just think like, guys, did Blizzard, did you guys not think this was going to happen? And I know they say, oh yeah, but you just need to be clever and use a team comp. And you got to remember, this is an online game. Most people do not give a shit about each other.
Mm.
You have no real motive other than I need that guy alive. And then most of the time, people will just walk by without giving to.
Ah, you die, and then I'm gonna complain about I'm not getting any heals.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I gave up playing. As much as I like Mercy, I gave up playing Mercy because, as you said, George, playing a healer is one of the most frustrating things to
It's
do.
just.
It
all
can
about
be
targeted
rewarding.
game.
I find it's more rewarding when I'm with when it's all of us.
I think that's the thing because I think I'm an anime now. I think I can justify saying that. When I'm on my day, and it's like I'll get dived and I can as Anna you have the tools to like beat that. You can out DPS certain DPS at times, or like you can get out of a situation with a sleep dart. On my days, playing Overwatch is great, but when it's not happening, man, it's frustrating. Just getting dived all the time.
Yeah.
I agree with that. It's just...
The place I was talking about is called Talk and Surf, by the way.
that's what I sent. Did you not click the link?
No, I mean I'm in Minecraft.
Oh right.
What's
Yeah,
wrong?
it says they do Tekken 7 tournaments, so.
Not it's not as frequent as Dragon Ball Super or Street Fighter 5. I think they're just more popular, to be honest. For whatever reason, backward kind of just happens to be backwards, I guess.
Well,
That's greed.
Maybe Tekken's backwards.
No, it isn't. It's the most played fighting game at the moment. I'm pretty sure. Other than
Tom,
fighters.
I captured a scrab.
Nice.
I was being chased by 6 of them though, so I had to quickly turn around, capture one, and they keep running.
I mean,
Oh god, there's an end.
I made an area for it. You could expand
Sweet.
it.
Oh well, fellas.
but
we managed
I mean,
to talk
speaking
for, like
about-
however long we have about topics, we didn't about.
I
I'm
mean,
quite happy about that.
Speaking
Yeah.
about Dragon Ball.
Although- Oh, okay.
You-
Oh yes, boy. Let's do it. Let's talk about this.
Oh,
This is your
Yeah.
two guys' department. Me and
Let's
Will will sit
go.
over here.
Listen,
Ah.
before you say it, I just want to. I'm hyped. I'm so hyped.
I
So let
can't.
him know what it is, Tom.
Do you
What are
want
we
to know?
talking about?
Oh, you
Wait,
should
what?
let him know
What's
what it
going
is.
on?
Nah, this is your podcast. You, the host. Let him know what we're talking about.
Ah,
Wait.
oh, the Dragon Ball Super movie. Oof. Oof.
Broly. The-
Yes,
Oh my goodness,
go- it's-
bro!
it's-
I can't wait.
it's gonna make him canon. Oof.
It's exactly. It's a new Broly, so we don't have to worry about it being some like
Shit.
trashy ass
Fucking
like
Bio
robot Broly,
yeah.
or something like that. Cyber Broly. I can't even remember what it
Bio Broly.
Bio
It's
Broly.
fucking ridiculous. I can't wait for it. It's like,
is.
oh,
Man,
they're
I
doing
was hopping
something
on
good.
YouTube this morning, ticking and tacking, going at it. Broly's been hinted at from the beginning. It's like, yeah, you know what it kind of was. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say that though?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, duh, of course it was. I don't know why I didn't realize that. With having like Kefla or whatever her name is, I can't remember. The
Kale.
hype has like got my brain frazzled. I can barely string words together.
Kale, that's the one.
Kale,
Yeah.
that's the legendary Super Saiyan, right?
Yeah. Well, she's not really the legendary Super Saiyan.
A
Come on,
legendary Super Saiyan. The
She's
legendary
not even,
Super
she's
Saiyan
not even
of the
legendary. Come on.
universe.
It's all about Broly's number one. I like.
Broly
I do-
is number one.
His character design, him overall is it's fantastic.
He's a
like,
big boy.
he's mental. He's just second to Bardock. I like Broly and Bardock, top two
Mm.
characters. But yeah, like he just. Let's see what they do with him, though. I really hope they don't ruin him
I'm
even
kind
more
of
than he is.
hoping.
But I mean, there's no way. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping for a rehash. I'm not kidding when I'm saying I wouldn't mind just a remake of the OG. I want the legendary Super Saiyan to smack about Super Saiyan Blue. I think that's what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see Super Saiyan Blue Vegito get smacked about by just regular ass Super Saiyan Broly,
Oof, that'd be good.
and then maybe not. Maybe Vegeta and I was gonna say Kakarot, it's Goku.
Kakarot is
Like they can't do shit against my boy Broly in like Super Saiyan Blue. Maybe then they go Vegito or Gogeta, whichever, whomstever, and it's a bit of an issue. Although that wasn't the case in the OG, Vegito just got one banged.
Hmm.
Man, the potential for Super Saiyan Blue Broly though is a little bit too bait. I don't know. Do you think they're gonna go there?
Oh, if they went there, oof. Oof.
If it went there, I think I'd die.
I think
But at
I'd
the
have
same
a-
time, it's like, well, there's just no point in Dragon Ball anymore.
uh, I mean, w- the style. What do you think
Super
of
Saiyan, oh my goodness, but the style,
this animation?
I'm loving it. Well, it kind of reminds me of that old school Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I'm glad they've gone.
It reminds me of some like I don't know. It just reminds me every frame looks like a keyframe, although that's probably not the case.
No.
It just looks good. My goodness.
Is
I don't think I've been this excited for Dragon Ball since like Battle of the Gods.
I mean, oh, I didn't.
You two don't watch Dragon Ball at all, do you?
Oh, I did watch it when I was younger. It's a show I'd love to go back to. The only problem is because I'm like so out of touch with it. I'm afraid, like, if I want to catch up, I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, this has a lot of episodes. It'd be like trying to watch Naruto, you know.
Nah.
Like, good luck.
You could probably because Dragon Ball. I think
I know
I
I
don't
could
know. I
just.
felt like Super had a little bit of filler that I wasn't too happy about. So does Dragon Ball. You can just cut the filler out. You can probably just cut the filler out. Like I'd say, most definitely, if you're ever gonna watch Naruto, cut the filler out.
That's I mean, how you'd have to like look up a whole list and see if you'll go. Oh, this is.
I mean,
filler,
you
this
can
ain't
generally
filler."
tell when it's gonna be filler when you're just watching it. And so when you get to that point when you're watching it, just Google's like, okay, when does the good stuff start happening again?
Yeah, that's true.
Because I'd recommend it for both of them actually. And for both being, I mean, Naruto
Dragon Ball.
and Dragon Ball. Because Naruto has its moment, but Dragon Ball's just some OG shit.
Hey, Tom, I
Man.
found some blackberry bushes and they plant them.
Good. Oh, I can't wait for it.
Man,
Reboot of Broly, backstory of the Saiyans, how the relationship with Frieza and all that. It's all gonna come into
he
play.
doesn't have those like. Wait,
He's got the green aura still, which I'm
he's
proud.
got the green aura.
He
I
has-
want to know if he's got that massive ass chest piece still though.
I don't think he will. I think because no, I don't.
He's got it in Fighter Z,
Yeah, but I don't.
but
think
that's not the redesign.
No, I don't think he will. He's rebooted completely. It's not like the movies. It's gonna be like because with the poster, people thought it was Yamcha
In the top left.
Yeah. Just with
I
like,
guess it did kind of, but that's what it looked like. Regular Broly, it looked like old Broly.
Yeah.
It's just that other Broly had like hoops in his ears or something, right?
It's just, oof. Look, I'm just getting too excited. Everyone needs to calm down. Take a step
Everyone's
back.
just being me and you.
Yeah. We just need to calm down. Take a deep breath.
There's nothing wrong with being hyped, you know.
Well,
Just, you know, good things don't come every often, so embrace it. Embrace the hype.
Embrace the hype. I'm Etika right now.
Is he gonna have more words than just Kakarot? We'll never know.
I hope not. I hope they keep him silent.
Oh, silent. Ooh. Well. Hmm.
How do you not know they're going to do
what's
like a
it
whole...
called? They're remastering the last
Sorry, what? I've frozen. Discord's frozen.
Bardock, Bardock's film remastered, right? And we're getting Legendary Super Saiyan Broly remastered, and they're gonna do 3 theatrical releases of those. So the
Yeah.
question is, Tom, we going?
Yes, this is definitely. Not gonna argue with that.
Not one single bit am I gonna argue with that. Man.
I refuse.
Also other anime news. Will, you can hop in on this.
Okay.
My Hero Academia movie
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
confirmed.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
Might's eyes are showing, and it looks a little weird.
I will be watching that. Yes.
Most definitely. Are you caught up yet?
No.
Oh, son. We're not going to talk
Hey.
about it here, of course, because it's all
No, I won't.
spoilers.
All spoilers, nothing but spoilers. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, apparently Dead or Alive, Dead or Alive, yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You showed me Dead or Alive Extreme 3.
Oh, what Venus Extreme? It's a free-to-play game, man. You gotta play it on here.
What's this?
The only problem is it's all in Japanese. So I've been watching Game Grumps play like an episode of this, and they use like a Google Translates app where you can like take a picture of like text on the screen or whatever,
Yeah.
and it like updates it for you. And of course, it's terrible. It's not accurate whatsoever. But that's how they've been like getting through it.
But apparently people will just be complaining about like Dead or Alive overall, saying it's too sexual, and apparently they're like cutting
Man,
the sexual.
miss me with that. Nobody cares.
No.
Of course it is.
I might. It's just
What about Dead or Alive being like
just,
what?
just the
too-
franchise, it's been just like the female characters are too over sexualized.
Well, yeah, I mean they are, of course, right?
But-
But it's all
but-
fun and games.
Welcome
Yeah.
to Japan.
It's just all a bit of fun. Like,
I think it's all comedy for the most part when it
Yeah,
does
yeah.
happen. I said, well, and it happens all the time. Like the physics that people talk about, you know what I'm talking about, young jiggle physics.
Yes.
yeah.
They're not realistic, and it's comedic at times to watch them just like fly about. And, I don't know. I used to play Dead or Alive, I think 3 on the PS2, and the physics on there at times would just glitch, and their tits would just appear on the other side of the map.
Just
Well then.
Oh, it was great. I ain't gonna lie.
they should just leave
Dead
it
or
the way
Alive
it is.
6 is just gonna be like Dead or Alive 6 will be. We'll play that on here. I'm sure that'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
fun. Although I'm not gonna be taking it all too serious, to be honest. But yeah, please,
expand
please, I
this
want to
bit.
see you play that Venus Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Where do I get it from?
I'm pretty sure you can just Google it, or I might be wrong. It might not be free to play, but it looks like it's a free to play game.
Just... Okay.
Graphics on it are insane though. If it is a free to play game, artists did a really good job. I am gonna go get some water real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna be back in a sec. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Okay.
Do that whole podcast thing.
Do the whole podcast. Yeah.
Back in a sec.
So what we discussed just last week was the kids in Thailand
Oh,
or
yes.
Taiwan. They've all been rescued, which is a good
Yeah.
good
and the
thing.
coach too.
None of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. No. The only person who died was obviously one of the rescuers, as you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is sad, but it's a rip in
Yeah.
peace.
It's really impressive. It looks good on the country. A lot of people doubted that it was possible to do it, especially a lot of divers. They thought it was literally impossible to
Too hard, yeah.
actually go through with it. A lot of countries came together. We had British divers, Australian divers, a couple of people from America, I believe, as well, including Elon Musk. Not that he did much.
He was just like, you can do it, guys.
He
You can do
provided
it."
like backup equipment, like a little submarine thing as a backup, but it didn't get used. But of course, the equipment's there now. It can be used in future things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
going on,
it's really
boys?
impressive, though. Hello.
What did I miss?
Talk about the kids that are
the
rescued
kids
in
got
Thailand.
rescued.
Yeah.
I mean, so,
You
oh.
carry on talking about that.
Just-
It's a happy. Yeah, good
it's
for him.
it's good. Yeah.
Wasn't there a teacher though? There was a teacher there as well, right?
Yeah, the coach.
Is he doing okay? Is he getting his ass handed to him? What's going on?
Wait, why would he? What?
Because for putting the kids in the situation to begin with.
Was it
Do you
really his
understand
fault
how it
though?
happened? So. this
Well,
is
no,
what
they went excavating in not excavating. They went on like a trip, right?
Do you want me to explain it?
Yeah,
so,
please.
Yeah, that will.
This is what
Here's
annoyed
what-
me. So you know, you got stuff like the Sun newspaper or whatever, like producing articles blaming him for like his actions, saying, "Oh, it's his fault," and having comments on that
Oh,
article
hi,
being like,
Tom,
"Oh,
look.
it's punishment." You know, this guy should be left in the cave for 2 extra weeks on his own. You know, it's like,
Oh, for 2 weeks.
you know.
I thought they were sentencing that guy to death.
And it's just like, what the fuck? Right? And then you realize, and then it's like, okay, so you might think okay, so why were they in the cave to begin with? Do
Well,
a little bit of reading into it. Why were they in the cave? And you realize, okay, so they were in this cave because they were celebrating one of the boys' 17th birthday. So they were going cave exploring as a birthday party, and you might be thinking like, why would you ever do that? You know? Well, they've all been to that cave
Yeah,
before
take that stuff, Tom.
multiple
Just come back
times.
up. That's the stuff I
So they've
smelled
all,
down here.
they've all been there multiple times, and it's like in the area that they live, that cave is a tourist attraction. It's a well-known cave as well.
I need glass,
Hmm.
Tom.
It's nothing weird, nothing too difficult,
Okay.
and so yeah, it was just a little bit of a birthday party. They've all been out before. They've all been in there before. They were just doing it again. You know, pretty standard. The rain hit in a very unpredicted way. They weren't expecting rain. They didn't know there was going to be rain. And they were stuck in a tricky situation where they needed to get out of the water, really, you know, and that's what led them to go deeper into into the cave, because they were trying to find like high land to get away from the water, and eventually they'd find it, but they were pretty deep into the cave at that point.
Hmm.
And the coach did everything he could to keep the kids alive, and I think if the coach was not there, the kids would be dead. And see, he did a lot of stuff. He taught the kids how to meditate, for example, to conserve energy
Oh, nice.
and whatnot. He gave the kids all of his food. So he was like, so when they were actually found, the coach was in the worst condition out of everybody because he had like literally no food for like
Oh,
10 days.
so he did his bit.
And
What a
he
good
was
man.
apparently constantly providing motivation to the kids and everything as well. And then he even wrote like they started sharing letters between the people in the cave and like the families and stuff. And he wrote a letter to the families saying how sorry he was for everything that happened and everything.
Oh,
And the
bless.
parents wrote back saying nobody blames you. It's all really like, you know, like we
Unfortunate.
understand that it's your, you know, we understand that without you everybody would be dead, really. And you're like a savior almost, you know, like
Oh, bless.
everybody's very fortunate to have that guy being the person to guide the kids into the cave. If it was anybody else, it could have been a different story.
Hmm.
Yeah, it just annoys me that they got stuff like the Sun newspaper making articles blaming him for what happened.
When's the Sun ever been a good,
I
reliable
know, but it just
newspaper?
annoys me, like, because they're doing stuff like that, you know. It's like, and then you got readers of the Sun newspaper who read those articles, and they're like, "Oh, what a horrible person."
Let's be fair, the people who read the Sun are not intelligent.
I know,
Come
but
on.
it really
I bet the
annoys
people
me.
who read the Sun watch Rory Smith.
I've now just unsubscribed.
Ah, there goes all my subscribers.
It just
Fuck.
annoys me, you know. Just annoys me.
The
I'll
Sun.
have you know, Tom. I read that, and I can tell you all toasters are racist. Why would they lie?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
you only
That was my
people only
little
could like.
rant about the topic.
Yeah, it was a good rant. It was good. It was good. It's nice. I mean, the people who read
Very
the Sun just want to go
informative,
to
by the
page
way.
3.
I've been following it quite closely.
Yeah, you've been into it more than any of us. I've been like, hello,
It's like
listening out.
I've been like reading the news every single day as like a new news hits and stuff like that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I think we need to change the host then.
Mhm.
So it wouldn't be the Rory Smith podcast anymore. It would be the Legman podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, the leg cast.
Oh, leg cast. Oh.
Literally, the logo would be a leg in the cast, like a headphones in it, like hanging headphones off it.
That's someone get on it, please. Photoshop now.
I have
Paint.
no drawing.
Jeez.
What other subjects did you come up with then?
I do.
Build a bear, have a sail on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Massive
I can.
event.
That's
Yeah.
all.
It's
They're
massive
doing it. They're
queues.
doing it. They're doing a scheme called Pay Your Age. So the way it
Yeah.
works is, so you take your kids there, and the amount of money you pay for the bear is dependent on the kid's age. So say you bring your 5-year-old, you pay £5.
That's really good. Although it's probably going to cause some anarchy with queues, isn't it?
See, so that's
Obviously.
the other issue. Yeah,
So if you're like a 40-year-old woman who really loves teddy bears,
you
you're going to pay 40 quid for a bear.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's just a really nice day, really.
Yeah.
For just things. I mean, as much as that's like a bit of an issue, at the end of the day, it's just nice.
It
What they're
ultimately
doing,
it's harmless.
Yeah.
The only thing that's really happened is like there was like, because of this sale they're doing, the queues, like people waited 9 hours in a queue to buy a Build-A-Bear bear.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
And,
mean, that's
like-
their choice. They probably got it for like a
Yeah.
lot cheaper than what they would have.
and like some of the stores have actually had to close due to health and safety concerns of having like so many people outside the store. Like it's like an entire like we're talking like from the photos I've seen, like huge crowds of people just filling up the entire like area. Like there's a photo of like Queens of the one in town in the St David's Centre, I think, near CEX.
Yes, it's next to
Yeah.
CEX.
Yeah, and it's just like queues going all the way down the shopping centre.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
Well, if that's your thing, then go at it. I can see obviously the health and safety side to it. Obviously, you can't be too careful on this day and age. Someone sprains their ankle.
I'm
Yeah,
showing
that's
you.
like they did in for example, we went to the Cardiff Bay Food Festival, and they were showing like the World Cup game, the quarterfinals game on a large screen and everything, and it was absolutely packed. And then I go on like Twitter like the day after, and then the people who run the area around there, whatever they do, management or whatever, tweeted that they're no longer going to be showing any future World Cup games because like there were just so many people watching that England game that they just couldn't like it just was so unsafe, like they couldn't
Yeah.
handle it.
Just
But like
understand.
I feel like it was because it was the food festival, like any of it.
Well, people came for the food but stayed for the World Cup.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Mm.
Oh, it's okay.
But hey, speaking of the World Cup, it ain't coming home, boys.
Oh,
it ain't
they're
coming home.
England's coming home.
Yeah, and they're coming
Football's
home, but
coming
not the
home.
cup.
England's coming home.
I mean,
They are coming home.
the problem about this is they had the English,
Hmm.
everyone, the media hyped them up so much.
Hey, I mean, I hyped them
Is
up.
that a
I'm pretty
problem
sure I
though?
hyped them up on this podcast.
Yeah, like I mean, what's wrong with a bit of hype, really?
Because they put so
As we
much
just said with Build-A-Bear, there's nothing wrong with a bit of hype.
They
No,
did
no,
really well,
they
you
just
know,
put so much expectations on them. They're like, oh,
They did.
they beat Panama 6-1, but yeah, they're like a pub team who are
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
alcoholics. You're not gonna like.
Yeah.
Tunisia was a WWE team, and it's
Hey, it
Colombia.
felt like they
Colombia
had
was
the
a
means to do
WWE
it.
team.
That's the
Colombia.
thing. It did feel like they did have the means to do it because, I mean, getting to the quarterfinals, like, well done, fellas. I mean, fellas being like the English football team, of course, but
Hmm.
Yeah.
I've
Wait,
lost my train of thought completely.
Where are
they
you
got-
going with this?
And then they got to the semi-finals.
Well, no, yeah, because they got to the semi-finals, it almost felt like it was plausible, especially because of them winning those penalties. It was almost as if like
Well,
curse had been lit back. You know, the penalties.
well, I
curse
mean,
had
yeah,
been
and
lifted.
if you did look at the
Tom, did you empty the chest down here?
No,
Yeah, I think if you looked on a few betting websites,
I'm looking in there. There's nothing
or
in
on
there.
the main ones as well, it was in England's favour to win as well.
I just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they were expecting England to win as well. So and they're usually quite accurate.
To be honest, I'm not fussed. At the end of the day,
Oh, yeah,
I'm a little bit
absolutely,
happy.
yeah.
Like England's kind of out because they're the only ones really causing any problems out in Russia at the moment. Like you know what I mean by saying that, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So I guess after their third place game now, that's all gonna quit.
Well,
Well, Tom, look, it's one of those. Look,
after
come
the third place game because that's one day before the final, isn't it? So, like,
Yeah. Oh well, I
everything
guess
will be
never
gone.
mind. Wishful thinking.
Can you bring some stone while you're coming down, please?
Okay.
Yeah. But at the same time, like I was saying to Tom earlier, like actual England supporters, not those like people who only support England when they're winning,
Yeah.
are very happy with how England's done. To be honest,
Hey, I'm happy
Well,
with how
I heard,
England
yeah,
done,
like,
and to
yeah.
be honest, I wouldn't necessarily call, despite all the footballs coming home. I'm not that big an England fan, to be
Yeah.
honest. I just like the World Cup. It's
I
just a
mean,
nice time.
it's
Yeah.
been a weird World Cup. It really has.
It has been a World Cup, and I think for that reason, it's been a good World Cup. I think it's
Yeah.
been a fantastic World Cup.
Yeah, yeah. I would have probably stopped watching if all the main teams were winning.
I wouldn't say I go as far as to say I'd have stopped watching it.
Well, I mean,
But-
I'd watch it, but I wouldn't watch it like as much. I wouldn't like watch it live. I'd watch highlights and stuff. Probably.
Yeah.
Interesting to see how all the games panned out this year.
Yeah.
So,
It's been weird.
although we're talking as if football's over, we got a great final.
No.
Ooh, semi.
No,
I,
I mean,
would
I
have
think
been.
France is going to take it.
Yeah, yeah,
undoubtedly.
obviously,
I
but
think everybody called France for the final.
I would have preferred England to go through because it would have been a more entertaining final. Because in the fact, Croatia's been
I
into
think we would
extra
have
time
all preferred
3 times
England.
now. Like there was
Wait, what?
Croatia have been to extra time
That being said,
3
it's
times in
been,
a row. They have.
it's been a weird World Cup. For all we know, Croatia, there's a first time for everything. You know?
Yeah, if Croatia wins, then yeah. Oof.
That'd be hype. That would be hype. And to be honest, I've got no bias as to who wins, so I'm easy.
Easy G. Fair enough. But
Yeah.
we'll see. France has got a quality.
I just realised.
Yeah, no, France has got a god tier team. It's going to be difficult for Croatia. In fact, it's nigh on impossible. But
It's been has it been like it's been 28 years since England made it to the semi-finals, hasn't it?
Yeah.
has it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 28 years.
Doesn't feel like it's been 28 years. It feels like it's been within my lifetime.
No, 28 years.
Well, I'll be darned.
1990, 28 years ago.
How long has it been since like Wales has qualified?
It came down. It went down here, Tom.
Qualified. Oh,
There it is, down there. They don't harm you. If you break a block near them, they steal it.
they have it.
come back
I'm pretty
here.
sure they must have qualified at least once.
I mean, their FIFA ranking is 18, so they are really doing well.
Yeah, thanks to the thanks to the Euros.
Yeah.
There you go, Stone.
Thank you. That'll be enough. Thanks.
But anyway, we'll see what happens in the final. Belgium to beat England though for the third place.
Some of the professional sports analysts would know,
Belgium would just they.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. Thank you. That'd be good. Belgium to beat England. but-
Maybe you're a bad sports analyst because you didn't predict all this stuff that has happened.
I mean, football's
No.
any
No,
sport.
he actually has. He has predicted a lot of the goofier games.
I mean, football is just unpredictable. Like, any sport is unpredictable.
Yeah, I know, I'm
Life
joking,
is
like-
unpredictable. You can't like.
Well, the thing is, I say that. I think the only sport that's really predictable is boxing for the most part.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You can go with the odds on boxing the majority of the time, unless it's like new fighters each time, and you can guess right.
Yeah.
You know.
I
With
think
football,
also-
going with the odds, you're likely just gonna get mugged.
I also think you could probably predict like sports with much lower skill caps as well, because you could probably know exactly where the player is in terms of like how they're performing.
Hmm.
Simpler games, bowling, or some shit like that, right?
Balls.
Hey, bowling is an absolute. You have to be a master at your craft. Do not diss bowling.
I'm not. Or am I? No,
Or am I?
I'm not.
I don't see you putting in the hours for bowling. Who's out here? Who's out here bowling? Ain't nobody out here bowling.
Well, none of us, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we should. Should we take up a new sport? Bowling?
What a
anyone?
Smithling's competitive bowling.
Bowling? That is a
But
thing.
I don't think they allow people to use that ramp thing though. I like to push the ball.
I mean,
What, in professional bowling, using the ramp.
Yeah.
And put the sides up as well.
Yeah.
people do.
Extra points if you like get like a triple side bounce or something like that.
I mean, people do competitive bowling. We should.
Yeah, and some people do competitive mini golf.
Yeah, we
But-
should.
Like,
We wouldn't be good when it comes to football or anything like that. Remember Power League?
Hey,
Yes.
A B C D E F C. Let's bring it back.
I quite happily, to be honest. I would. I honestly would.
Hmm?
I'm down for it. I need to start getting out of the house, and I don't
Doing
like
what?
doing. I don't like gym and stuff, but I do like sports.
What?
So-
Doing what? Sorry.
Power League
Power
team.
League.
Oh,
We get bodied again, like we did every other time.
I mean, every team that I played for, I've scored, so I'm happy. I want to keep that. I want to keep that going. To be honest.
I've scored at least once.
Once. I don't care. Like I'm on a streak. Leave me alone.
Oh, I'm down for that. Bring back the A B C D E F C.
what?
Emphasis on the E, capital E F C.
uh,
Oh. So wait, well, when is that then? When
When
is the finals?
let's bring back Power League team. Yes.
Do you think you could make a new team just called the Smithlings?
We
Hey,
can.
I'm down for that. I'm up for that.
we
I'm
should.
all around for that.
Cameron could be the captain.
Oh God.
Well,
Why?
we would have to pick a day, which the easiest days are Mondays. But
Why are Mondays easy?
it's just the teams that play Sundays are the hardest.
Oh,
It's just
Yeah, Sunday league is big boy league.
Fridays is for
Fridays
kids.
is for the boys.
Just for the kids.
can we do
Could-
that one?
Could do Wednesday.
Yeah,
No, we're
I
not
think we
allowed.
might- Oh,
still
I was gonna
lose,
say
but can
we
we
might
do that
stand
anyway?
a chance.
Wednesdays I'm in work.
Oh, I could do Thursday. No. Yeah, we could.
Should we not make these plans on the podcast?
No, yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
why not?
Sorry. Look, if anyone wants to
You're
join a
too
Power League
excited.
team, just hit me up.
Yeah, I'm down.
Uh,
I'm up. I'm all around, as I said previously.
Fuck's
What other
sake.
topics did we have though? Because I wasn't here for the planning of this podcast.
Oh, I wanted to mention about Tekken 7 to you. I all feel like streaming that Sunday was a great idea.
So you want to do it again?
Yeah, this Sunday.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We met some cool new streamers. Nave, new streamers. I say we met some cool streamers who were really helpful. Nave and and Leonidas.
There you go. That was a
There you
dumb-
go. Top 900 apparently. I wouldn't mind getting them streaming with those guys again. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to give them a run for their money. I want to see how good I am against the top 900. I know I'd be trashed. 'Cause I
Yeah.
haven't been putting the time in. I ain't been putting the effort in. But yeah, you just let me know when you want to stream that again.
Yeah, I'll be
That was your
glad.
first time ever getting raided, and we dropped like 10 viewers over the space of like 10 minutes.
Who raided you?
A guy called Leonidas.
Alright.
Bro, about
Fuck.
was it like 12?
Can we sleep, please? It was 4. We had 4 viewers. We went up to 8. Then
Wow.
No, we went up to 16 viewers.
yeah, but I don't know where they came from because it said raided.
No,
for... no. It
raided-
said raided for 4. For
So it was
4.
rated with 15, dude.
No,
He
it was
rated,
4.
there was a bunch of them.
It was for 4. Hang on. Let me go to Streamlabs.
Who ain't sleeping?
I'm not
Me.
sleeping. I'm glitching in and out of the bed. I'll be back.
No.
I need to get. I've captured a giant, by the way, with my Safari
No.
net by accident. I panicked. No, see, he raided you with a party of 4.
Sorry, you glitched out for me there.
Me. Hello. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear what you put there. It glitched out.
He raided me for a party of 4. See.
Oh well, I'll be damned. I don't know
So-
where all the other viewers came from.
Really wish I knew.
Or maybe it just it shows Streamlabs is showing you total views over time.
No, because it gives me a event of what happens.
Ah. Well, I'll be darned. Well, we had like 16 viewers that day. We had a frick ton. We'll just win.
And then they left realizing, wow, this
Wow, this guy's bad, even though it says his name. Although the top guy streaming on Tekken right now is learning Tekken.
But with me, it was like, nah, this guy.
Yeah, but it might be
shite.
like it might be, you know, he's popular on other games.
Very
Yeah.
likely, yeah.
Unlike me, who's like just a
Just an
stud-
absolute scrub. Although you made progress quickly. You ended up getting your first win. I don't think Joe's won his first match online yet.
It was a good win. I was happy with it.
What do you think? Is it as hard as people make it out to be?
No, if you just gotta learn, and then it's easy. Well, not easy, but if
Every game is easy
yeah,
when you get
I just
good.
wish all my boys played Tekken. I can't wait for you to get at the level where we can just play.
yeah. Because at the moment you just
Whoops.
fuck me 24/7.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm not very good at taking it easy either. That's the thing.
I mean, you shouldn't take it easy. You gotta learn somehow. Get brutally executed
That's
24/7.
why, like with Rocket League, I threw you guys in the deepest possible end.
Well, truth be told, Rocket League did not have a higher learning curve as I initially like.
Well, yeah, I mean it helped that like I was showing you how to play as well.
Yeah. When you started teaching me, the thing about
Yeah.
Rocket League, it's so unintuitive at certain points,
Yeah.
and I feel like I got better after watching some pro players.
Yeah, like the
as
way I had to
well.
learn, like, because I just had to like watch videos and shit, you know.
But remember when you were
Yeah.
unteachable?
I do. That first stream will
Yeah.
be solidited for eternity.
Like
I
I
mean,
was,
for the
yeah,
next
you were
15
like,
days.
yeah, I was like, I can't teach this guy.
It was more like you wouldn't teach me. It's like I didn't know where to begin. Where do I go? What
Oh
do I
yeah,
do?
well, part of it's like, you know, it's sometimes it's good to like put you into the game so you just play around, get a feel for it, and then show you the proper way to play, right?
Yeah, no, undoubtedly there's like a level of intuition you need for the game now. I feel like I need to judge where everyone there's such an emphasis on spatial awareness in
Yeah.
the game. It's
Like
ridiculous.
when I play, I'm always just sitting back waiting for opportunities, not just if
Although
I can.
I gotta say, it feels a hell of a lot more manageable than like that spatial awareness than like in something like Overwatch.
Yeah.
Or like a shooter game because it's just the 2 or the 3 of you. You don't have to keep tabs on like 50 other people
No,
who are
no,
doing
no.
like 20 different jobs. It's like,
Plus
oh,
the-
you got your
yeah,
strikers
plus the
and you got
pitch is
your keeper.
The pitch is so simple. It's a small
Yeah.
rectangle. There's no flanking really, you know. Like, yeah.
Just gotta stop
You
the
know,
ball
Rocket
falling.
Rocket
League-
League's
now
great.
on
I
the
love
chat.
Rocket League. Now that we play it that much, I really like Rocket League. I might hop on in a bit.
I would love to. I don't know.
Talking
think
about it
about
like that really got me in the mood for some Rocket League. And it's like, no, I have a massive farm that needs finishing.
Yes,
Well,
farm.
don't you normally? I thought you normally stream like in the top right corner, just a little bit of what you're playing, don't you, Tom?
Not this. Oh, I've done it last time, and then
You did it last time. You done it the
Well,
last 2 times when we did
yeah.
Dragon Ball.
I
In
just
Minecraft.
taken a.
You can throw some Minecraft up on there.
No.
Nah,
I
we're just doing this
would
for old
shiny
times'
hunt.
sake.
I would shiny hunt, but yesterday I was so miffed because I spent all day hunting for a shiny Salandit, right?
And you ended up finding a male.
yeah, a male one, and it only has a 12% female rate. And only the females evolve, and I was just like, I am done shiny hunting for this week.
See, that's new to me. I didn't even know Pokemon had gender-specific.
Combi, do you know Combi?
No.
It evolves into Vespiquen. Well, that
Um,
only has a 12% chance of being female.
Well, I'll be darned.
Well, I'll be gay.
Or what's
Sorry.
his
Thank you,
name?
Tom.
Glade. Glade is only male evolutions. So you can have a Ralts evolve into a male Gardevoir, or you can evolve it into a Glade. But only
Oh, no, I thought in that sense, but I didn't know there was like this one will not evolve if it's a male.
yeah. Nah. If it's a male Salander or a male Combi, it will not evolve. It's forever stuck in the state. Free evolution. So, Mr. Host, what other things have you got lined up for us to give our opinions to?
Yes,
Well,
Mr.
this is
Host.
not an opinion, but barbecue later on. We'll come
Hey,
around.
yeah,
Go to a
yeah.
barbecue.
Shout out to our
Topic.
girl Emily K. Kemp. Congratulations on your graduation.
Congratulations on your
Grill.
congratulations. Jeez.
We're all going for a barbecue later. I'm excited. To
Oh God!
see
Oh
what it
God!
is.
Tom!
Yeah.
Tom! Help me! Help me!
I'm nowhere
I-
near you.
I put it in a safari net and it didn't
Like-
domesticate.
I'm
No, it
sure you
doesn't
probably know,
domesticate.
but this barbecue's been hyped up so much.
Well, mostly by us.
Yeah. obviously.
Mostly because there's been a bunch of memes such as, "Why are you bringing an oven to a barbecue? Why would you think we're all incapable of not cooking our own food?"
I am protesting against the
Do not
deck
come into
chair
mines,
rule,
Tom.
and I will not be
Fine.
bringing a deck chair.
No, I thought the deck chair was a stupid idea.
Yeah,
Wait, are
like,
we
I-
actually
I,
not bringing deck chairs anymore? Because I have no means of actually like hauling one.
Yeah, like I'm protesting against that rule. making a stance for the good of the people.
Well, the last time we was down Emily, she had quite long grass. I don't want to be sitting in some like soggy ass.
Well,
It's not gonna be
it's-
soggy.
it's
I don't
gonna
wanna be
it's
getting
gonna,
sweaty.
it's gonna,
Grass
it's
wood.
gonna be bonus hell, like dry. Like
Scrap.
it's gonna be
Bad boy.
cracked.
Bad boy.
And it's
Get in
probably,
here, bad boy.
Fence it off, Cameron. Yeah.
it's probably
I'll try it
yellow
now.
and dying, like everyone else's grass.
What the hell?
Hey, my grass is green and luscious. I look after my
It
grass.
spawned me really far away
Yeah,
from my
I know
house.
you
What
do.
the hell?
Well, you just gotta water the grass. It's being warm.
Gotta show him a little bit of love.
Yeah, obviously. You don't want to just, have dry grass. It's not good for the environment.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's fine.
No, it's just not nice.
Pretty unsightly. Although I am from Cyprus, land of yellow grass.
Yeah, but like obviously all the grass on the Witcher's Common and whatnot, that's all theirs as well. So
Oh,
yeah.
Come here, dear. I've
It's
captured.
yeah, you
literally-
guys
it's
remember that like week, Witchers was just in the news, and we'd
like
always last week.
I'm
I
might
was-
have to make
I was
another
kinda hoping
Safari
for a
net, Tom.
repeat.
A pretty cheap one.
Hmm?
I might have to make another Safari net quickly just to.
Yeah.
I
You
think I know.
the whole
I know a better strat.
the Italian job. You get it?
Yes.
I think.
There's so much grimace in that voice, Cameron.
I mean, yes, let's play with LED parachute, and unless accidentally
Oh,
tear
so
down.
Smash the 14th
accidentally
century.
get on each other's shoulders and accidentally tear down this monument.
You should have just left the parachute there. Why would they play with an LED? It's
What I
Italy.
don't get right.
It's
They were all
Italy.
drunk. Apparently,
What?
all the kids were drunk.
Why couldn't they have just played with like couldn't they just ask a man for like a big stick and try and knock it off instead of
Get a ladder.
They were drunk.
They were drunk.
Oh right.
Look, it's Italy. They
Mm.
shouldn't be playing with
Who even cares about Italy? Am I right, boys?
me. I like the Italians. I
Yeah,
like
no, I was
Italy.
making a really terrible joke.
I'm kicking you from my life. Goodbye.
Farewell. You are no longer a member of the Smithlings.
You'll
clan.
always be a member of the
Well, remember, George is from Greece. He does have a bit of a grudge against the Italians. Hey-o!
Oh
No, I
shit!
don't.
Oh shit! Really, really good.
It's the Cypriots don't have any grudges with the Italians. It's all Gucci. They ain't no beef.
Are you sure about that?
Don't be starting wars that we didn't ask for.
Are you sure now? There's
Absolutely positive.
no beef.
No beef. Italian. All Gucci. That came out incredibly grammatically good.
Sorry. I was feeling a bit slightly dumb boy. Sorry.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
Who are we actually? You guys, I'm guessing we're all gonna meet beforehand to get the condiments.
About
Alcohol and food.
I've already pre
Alcohol.
like, what,
done
are you
that.
guys?
so I'll just meet with you.
So are you guys not buying food or like? Are
I'm
you?
gonna be buying food. I'm
'Cause, like, the
likely gonna be
thing is-
buying like barbecue sauces and things like that as well.
Yeah,
Because the
yeah.
thing is, rumor has it like Emily's mum's not gonna be buying a lot, and it's gonna be like a bloody amazing barbecue if there's no burgers or sausages.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to skewer some meat, bring some pita bread maybe instead, or if I would just want to have a good old fashioned like throw a shrimp on the barbie kind of
Oh,
thing.
another shrimp on the barbie. Sorry. Hello.
Throw my barbie
Yeah.
on the shrimp.
Well,
Tom,
I'm
I've
gonna-
managed to
I'm gonna
domesticate
be,
the scrap.
Like,
I'm gonna be buying like the side shit. So I'm gonna be buying the Doritos. I'm gonna be buying the sour cream, the salsa, and the cheese.
Oh, I'm just gonna be buying everything I want to be eating.
the best
Well,
part
Which
is
I do want to eat. Yeah.
we're
I
Maybe-
might
I'm
bring a portable barbecue as well because I'm probably gonna be hungry.
Yeah. There's one little barbecue for like what's it, 20 people?
I think so.
I heard it like 15 to 20 or something.
look.
So,
We're making this
um,
barbecue.
You guys are sleeping, by the way.
No, not yet.
I'll get there now.
No,
yeah,
we're
so
we're
that could be
making
They
this.
sell them. I believe they sell them in packs of 2 in co-op.
Co-op is relatively cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a discount thing, even discount with NUS. You know.
Like, I just want to say we're gonna make this
Do you
barbecue.
guys have an NUS card?
Yeah.
Yes, you got a 10% discount with that.
Oh, you'll just say when News is in bed.
I am in bed.
Are you both in bed?
Yeah, but Joe joined, didn't he? So.
Yeah. I don't know how many bags of Doritos to buy. 'Cause, I do want, I'm gonna give them to other people as well. So I'm thinking, like, I was thinking a minimum of 3 bags, but I might get like 4 bags of Doritos. I don't know. They're quite large bags, aren't they?
Yeah. I'm not going to be bringing too much because, like, or for me, like in the past few weeks, I've really cut down like on snacking.
Mm-hmm.
So if I buy snacks, I'm going to be tempted to snack. If you know what I mean, I just want to eat like the main sort of stuff.
Hmm. Hey, fair play if you're being good, but everybody needs a
Yeah.
cheat day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I know, but it's just like for me, I've gone 3 weeks so far without any sort of Pepsi.
Drinks are like the biggest killer. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair enough.
I've gone completely without it for 3 weeks, so I won't be bringing any of that because I know if it's there,
Yeah,
my
I'm
brain
not.
will be like, I want to consume.
Yeah,
but
I'm
I
not
cannot
going to be
consume.
drinking like Pepsi. I'm going to be drinking like alcoholic
Yeah, I
beverages.
need to
I'm bringing 4 Budweisers, like
Mm,
because I don't imagine people want to get pissed.
I do.
Well,
Oh,
Oh.
you have not got the memo, then.
yeah, me, Tom, Cameron. I mean, not Cameron, because you are Cameron.
Hi.
George, a few others. We're all getting very, very like lovely.
I'm going to be steamed. You're going to be calling me Young Master
There's a
Ham.
reason why I'm bringing like cups for beer pong and like Ring of Fire.
Oh god, like I would participate in that sort of stuff, but since that day at Warge's house, I've never looked at alcohol the same way.
Maybe
again.
not. Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't
I
have
don't.
to do like
I don't blame you.
like
But at the same time,
yeah, you don't have to do Ring of Fire, but
Yeah,
beer
I will
pong and stuff.
don't get me wrong, I will do a shot or two and have like one, but I will be trying to have water, plenty of water in between them, and eating just to.
Remember,
Like,
you're not.
I don't want to drink. I don't want to get drunk.
hey, nobody's forcing you, Cam. It's all good.
I know no one's forced me. I just don't want to. I don't want to seem like what's the word? Not boring, but I don't want to seem like I'm on the moral high ground. It's like, oh, you guys getting drunk?
Straight
Don't worry,
edge.
Emily's not drinking for her shit reason.
What is the reason?
It gives me a bellyache.
No, I'm pretty sure Emerson's watching right now.
Okay.
Hi, Emerson.
He's not. He's not.
Is he
Hope
not?
we don't mind the shit talking.
No, just like I just find it funny because like her reason for not going on the speedboat was also like it's gonna make my stomach.
How to breed deers?
How to make stomach not hurt.
How to delete stomach pain.
Just remove your stomach and
Look.
it will not hurt.
Just don't have a stomach. Just
Oh, my stomach.
because
Dude.
I think it looked better in my enclosement that had iron bars, but that's so
Beer
expensive.
is making my
Once we get
tongue
full of
hurt.
iron, then I might change it to iron bars.
But like I can imagine there'll be a situation where there's just not like enough barbecue shit going on. I'll just order off Just Eat. And
Come on.
go with that.
Come on.
I
Come over here, I've got a
truth be
steak.
told, I ain't fussed.
Well,
I'm probably gonna bring whatever I need to
Yeah.
feel,
Come on.
at
like, to
ease
be
with
fair,
myself.
To be
Want
fair,
a
right,
steak?
she lives in Land North. Like I can pop to the co-op if I need to.
there's
like,
one
go to
right around the
co-op.
corner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If we're in a situation where we're missing stuff or whatever, I can go back. Right, it's not an issue.
Tom, I don't think Scrabs are tempted
Yeah.
by steak.
no. Wheat, okay. Both wheat bread.
Come on.
The co-op where I live though is obviously it's a lot larger. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the other one has like the barbecue supplies, like an actual barbecue.
I mean, we're making the barbecue, not Emily, not her family.
She's-
We're making the barbecue.
Yeah, Emily
barbecue?
did buy.
This
the
is
barbecue.
our barbecue.
I just
Everybody
asked
bring
Scrab,
a-
would you want a barbecue, not a steak?
Everybody bring
Oh,
your
drumstick.
shorts.
Bring
Bring
shorts.
bring your glasses, which have the little, a little bit of string that holds them on the back of your head.
Do we need to bring? Do we need to bring shot glasses?
No.
I got shot glasses. And
I
double
bring
shot
it.
glasses.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
if I
do you
wanna
remember
bring
Hearts
them,
of
but,
Iron?
like,
No, that's fun.
mine are like nice ones made of glass, So
Guilty.
I just got little plastic ones.
yeah.
If they're not going to be used for drinking, I use them for holding models while I paint them. So don't. No, they are
To be
clean
fair,
ones. They haven't got like
I'll
paint on them.
happily do just shots using like red cups. Which
They
is
tend
why-
not to be shots then.
Well, yeah, but you have to be careful. You can make them shots.
You can if you just
Yeah.
if you're careful.
If you try hard enough.
If you
Yeah.
I wouldn't describe any of us as careful.
Yeah,
Hey,
fair
Tom.
enough.
Hey Tom, do you like where I've put the scrab?
Oh,
I
come
think
now.
I think he's a
But
very domesticated
If you're
boy.
wondering, Cam, I did buy a load of like the American style red cups.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We are going to be frat boys.
Can I wear my
Very
MAGA
first
hat
time.
there?
Go ahead.
Sweet.
Come in full ghillie suit if you want.
Yeah. Do you like it, Tom?
Do you like how I look, Emily?
I love how you good. You get your grave here.
I know. I got everything out of it. Ow!
He's
Watch
not.
out! You get too close to you can bite.
I feel like you'll despawn if no one's on the server.
Oh well, I'll just go catch another one. There's a load of them in the desert.
Yeah.
There's
Go
a scrab. I don't get why they're renamed to joust and something else. They're paramites and scrabs.
Karen, follow me.
All right,
You got enough food and water?
come back. Come back to you.
Yeah.
I need to top
Yeah.
up on water, but I will.
It's gonna be the best barbecue in the world. Everyone's pretty hyped for it. There's a lot of people going to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
It's
it.
gotta be.
But I'm looking forward to it. I know it sounds like a weird excuse, but I haven't seen you guys in person for a while.
Yeah,
that's what we
man.
were
We stopped
talking
doing
about.
like Dungeons and Dragons, so I haven't seen you
Yeah.
in like ages.
Yeah. Like when you couldn't come to the food festival, we were all like, oh, we wanted to see Cam.
Oh, no,
we haven't
yeah.
seen
Then you
him.
wanted to go on Saturday, which was my mum's birthday. So it's like there's absolutely no way I can.
It's like, hey, mum, I got a great place we can go for your birthday.
I mean, it
Oh,
would
God.
You hear what's going down at the bay? We buy you a meal, Ma.
Ma.
Oh, look, my friends are here.
How did this happen?
What do you want help with, Tom?
Hold on, I
Then you
think
could
we.
take her to see
No,
some
we're gonna have
shit
to go
film
back.
in the
Hold on.
ocean.
I have like no tools, by the way.
Oh, no,
like
don't worry.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World was fucking awful.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't take
I'm
long to
pretty
see that.
sure we've mentioned about this
We
on the
have, we
previous
have.
podcast.
Yeah.
I think Kenai, no, not Kenai. Yeah, no,
What?
Kenai.
What?
I was gonna
What?
say viewers, but we don't have any. I
Maybe
forgot-
move on. Maybe should we move on to another subject the host has
Okay.
already prepared for us?
Oh,
you know,
Blasting
he
through
actually
these
went out his
topics,
way.
man.
He went out of his way this
Um,
week to actually come up with some topics. So let's not let this opportunity
Hey,
slip
man,
from our
I'm
grasp.
down to just linger on topics. Although
Oh yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
no,
like
don't-
if we feel like we're starting to, drag.
We'll go on Wales Online Swansea and see what there is. Swansea is starting to smell, so an investigation has been launched.
Right, ready for this.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's a baby one. It's not the giant.
So the article goes on and talks about the fact that there's some smelly smells in Swansea,
Ugh.
and
Anchovies are in there are anchovies in Swansea.
and because of all the smelly
Sorry, that's what I
smells,
was
there's
doing.
been an increase in the number of rodents in Swansea.
Oh,
Man, there's a lot of ores down here, Tom. We need to mine.
There is speculation that the current warm weather could be enhancing the smelly smells.
probably.
The smelly smells that smells smelly.
Yes.
This smell is smelly. Oh dear. I'm a moonwalker.
I
Now
know.
that there have been multiple reports of smelly odors or smelly smells
Smelly smells.
around the city centre and the Mumbles area of Swansea,
Oh,
formal investigation has been launched
but why?
by
But
the wastewater network.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
We need to pinpoint the smell.
Pinpoint the smell, and there are pictures of what appear to be antifreeze being poured into the
Oh, here you go.
ocean.
There you go, Tom.
You don't pour antifreeze in the ocean, kids.
No,
you do
the ocean's already anti-froze. Sorry, beat you to it.
We don't
It
need
got
it.
it. This is
And
how
we
we're
don't-
going to
we
stop
don't need-
global
we don't
warming,
need-
boys.
And we don't need to kill all the kids that are in in the water who end up like drinking
Okay.
antifreeze. You know.
There you go.
Salt water's already bad enough for you. Now you got antifreeze
Yeah.
to worry about.
I
Well done,
mean,
boys.
it's life. Some people are idiots. Some people aren't idiots.
Well, you wouldn't be an idiot for just paddling in like the nice Mumbles Bay, like it's a lovely beach. To be
No,
honest.
I'm just saying.
And then it's like then you die of antifreeze poisoning. That would
No, I'm saying that people are done
Oh,
with
Then you die
anti.
of antifreeze poisoning. Only at that moment.
You die straight away as soon as you
Ow.
take one
Bad
step.
boy! Bad boy! Stop it! Ow! Tom, my pet
Ow.
keeps biting me,
Oh.
and he keeps howling.
Well,
Kick it.
it can't be. It can't be tamed. It cannot be.
I will find a way. See, if you were, a scrab from Scrabania, and someone came along and offered you a steak, wouldn't you be pretty domesticated by then? I'm going to write a letter to Lorne Lanning and ask him why do scrabs not eat steak.
How come you're not on Rocket League?
I'm still building my farm.
Link 2129.
I'll
I
be
have been
on-
in training for so long. that
Sorry.
I feel like I'm a professional
I'm
now.
going to take a quick break off Minecraft and try and get my first win bonuses in World of Tanks Blitz.
I'm gonna take a quick break off Minecraft as well.
You gonna play Rocket League?
Yeah.
Let's go,
I've
boys.
done a lot of Minecraft today. I'm pretty proud of what I've done.
Yeah, we've actually all gone quite well in Minecraft today.
Yeah, I got my farm going. I got another farm going.
I've done tinkerers. I've done the quarries. I've done
Ooh.
harvester. Done a lot. It's been good.
Where's my
Very good.
Rocket League?
There's my
Oh,
Rocket League.
Bing bang.
My Rocket League is the best league.
I swear, if we start losing, I'm gonna cry.
Well,
You're
I
not
mean,
gonna
it's not
lose.
about the Rocket League right now. It's about the podcast.
Me and Link 2129 played it yesterday, and
Oh,
we did
we
really well.
went on a winning streak with myself.
I heard that you were on a goal spree.
Did you?
Yesterday.
You won.
Yeah, because you were on the chat with us.
Oh yes. And George.
I feel like I had to make up for my performance on
You
the
scored
night
like
before.
6 in one game.
The setups were beautiful though. Although the teams we were playing were pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie, they were pretty trash. And then we played like one good team.
Well,
And
they
got-
were actually and
Right.
I was I underestimated them at the start, and that didn't.
Why I'm on.
Okay.
Right. Just a quick
I'll invite you guys.
political news. Just quick. This is quick. Ooh,
Okay.
spread out there.
Political news.
Yeah. Did you hear Boris Johnson resign?
Oh. Well, I guess people are happy
Yeah,
about it, but
yeah.
at the same time, or I feel like people would be more happy about it if the
Okay.
timing wasn't so bad.
No,
Well-
they're resigning out of spite, aren't they?
Exactly, yeah.
You got to know what his reasons are. Yeah. So you didn't feel like that what Theresa May was doing sort of like
Sort of.
aligns with his beliefs on how Brexit should have gone or should be going.
Yeah, she's
he
trying to
feels
do
like-
some weird, in-out sort of thing.
Yeah, she's trying to please everybody. And when you please everybody, you please nobody, because it just doesn't work like that. So, and he wants a Brexit that's a bit more. We have full control over everything, right? But that's not really. I'm not sure that's possible to ever have, because we're controlled by, what the EU say. It's an agreement, right? And the EU aren't going to be like, oh yeah, have full control over everything. They're not going to do that. So I don't know.
We do have we are one of the biggest contributors to the EU, so we do have some lineage.
We do, but
But it's just as you said, she's trying to
Yeah.
please everyone, which is in effect pleasing absolutely no one.
that is true. Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeah.
But did you
And,
hear though? Our boy Nigel Farage said if it doesn't go right, he will come back. He will make a
Aw,
comeback.
Mate.
Oh boy.
Boy,
Send me back home.
It'd be like WWE. He's coming back.
What's he,
The ladder match.
What's he gonna do? Just start making angry tweets or something?
I would make angry tweets. I would.
It's like he'll go to one of the pubs, like one of the Weatherspoons, and he'll just sit there for ages, just
A
complaining
fine
about Brexit.
British establishment.
Oh.
Sorry, boss.
Hmm?
Anyway, that's enough. I reckon enough political.
Yeah, I think it's good to keep.
I wasn't really planning on talking about that.
No, it's
Yeah,
fine,
I
just-
said that to Tom when he gave me the list. I was like, "Are you sure you want to bring up any politics?"
Yes,
I know
wasn't
we're all pretty civil when it comes to. We're all a bit different. I know everyone's a bit different, but I mean, we all do lean a bit differently. But we are quite civil with each other. We go
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
you think of this, I think of this.
Like we all have our own opinions.
Yeah, but we don't
I
try
don't think
and
I've
form
met
our
anyone
friendships
in our
based on it.
friend group other than Adam who's particularly toxic when it comes to political
Yeah,
views.
I don't like talking to Adam about it.
Mostly because it's like his area of work as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So In all honesty, I don't blame him for being as fired up as he is about that kind of stuff. But otherwise, it's like, I think we do keep it civil. If we do talk about it and have disagreements, we talk about it.
Yeah, we don't just go like, oh right, we're only going to hang out with people who
Yeah, I don't know what the point.
and
of that is.
we don't name call each other. We're just like, okay, yeah, you lean that way, I lean this way. At the end of the day, we need to coexist. So we just got to get on with it.
Oh, that was coming to me, Will. Sorry.
We just got to get along, because at the end of the day, there's no point making more hostilities against each other. Ain't going to get anything done.
Oh, Tom.
Sorry. Yeah.
Who's back? I
Me.
guess I'll go back. Oh. Come
Let me
on,
go.
boys.
So, anything else anyone wants to talk about? Just trying to move on to a lighter subject.
Hey man, new Rocket League event on man.
What have you got to talk about Rocket League then?
Absolutely
really fun
nothing.
game.
It's a really fun game. Although it's already been like, it's not new or anything. I just
No.
can't
I
believe.
swear. Was it Rocket League, Will, or was it like an older game that maybe Rocket League was then later founded upon? We were playing that at yours, like back in high
Yes.
school. We played the game.
I
There was a
remember.
game called
It's
Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Power Battle Cards, and it's made by the same people,
Oh right, there we go.
and it's effectively Rocket League 1.
That's a
and this is
PS3 game, isn't it?
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
I
is,
remember
I
playing
remember
something very
watching-
similar.
There's a
This is-
really good documentary about Rocket League on YouTube,
Yeah.
made by
Alright.
YouTubers.
yeah.
And it talks about like the origin of Psionics and how they used to. Originally, they weren't like game developers; they just made mods for like Quake and things like that.
Oh nice.
Mostly like vehicle mods, and so
Yeah.
that's how all this business came about. And they already had that once. They thought, oh, okay, so this is technically just a spiritual successor
Yeah.
to that.
Well, I wouldn't call it a spiritual successor. I'd call it a reboot.
Hmm.
Because same people and everything.
Yeah,
same
yeah, of
company,
course.
like-
Although reboot is a much more 2017/18 term.
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereas
And this is a 2015 game, yeah.
so.
But it really is.
And 2015 and 2014 was all about those spiritual successes as opposed to reboots.
Well, I'd call it a reboot.
Because they're all the same thing.
Yeah, but like the way I look at it, I always consider spiritual successors.
Because if it was a reboot, they would have called it the same thing. A spiritual successor is something that's the same thing with a different title, right? Like ukulele.
Well, yeah, but the way I look at it, spiritual successor is not made by the same company, and was never really part of the designer's plan.
Oh,
You know, like if a new Banjo-Kazooie came out from Rare, it wouldn't be a spiritual successor to Banjo.
well, I mean, it's technically Rare who made it. It's all old Rare employees. They're just
But like
called,
this was literally Psionics made the first one. Psionics made this one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got that. Nice one. I'm gonna follow that up. Never mind.
But like the one, there's a lot of reasons why the first one wasn't successful and this one was. A big part of it was just to do with the era that it came
It
out.
was, yeah, and I think apparently they took a big risk on this, putting it on PlayStation Network so early, but it's what got people playing the game. It also really helps that this is one of like the pioneers for like massive like esports content, other than like maybe RuneScape at the time,
That's
I
true.
guess.
Well, I wouldn't call that a massive.
Well, I feel like this was Rocket League was the first time I think everybody was really hyped over esports. It feels like.
No, this game
Oh,
came out
go
2015.
on. Ah.
Oh no, saying that you had like I know what you mean. So, like, obviously you always had like esports like Quake sort of
the
stuff,
wrong
but
way.
people weren't going. Oh my god, are you looking forward to seeing the Quake
Well,
tournament this
I
weekend?
mean,
Fuck yeah, Tony.
Tony.
I don't know why I said it in a really campy way, but I know what you're trying to say. Is like Rocket League, this game like got people talking about. I guess you could essentially say the Overwatch League is kind of doing a similar thing. It's getting
Nah,
people,
Overwatch League. I feel like that cooked its that cooked its
yeah,
shit.
like,
Cooked its
Really?
well, I
bacon.
mean, like I wouldn't. Rocket League came out in 2015. So that's obviously a lot later than CS:GO, Dota 2, League of Legends, and all those other games. Right, it came out way after those.
I guess that is the truth. I think maybe League of Legends was probably the first then.
Yeah, that came out before Dota 2. And,
Yeah,
and,
no, League
and
of
CS:GO
Legends-
wasn't. I mean, CS Source obviously was sort of big, but it never really got like League of Legends is when it really became big. Because before that, you had like stuff like StarCraft 2, which was a huge
Yes.
esports.
Oh my
but
goodness.
only-
Yes.
in
StarCraft
Korea.
2, never
but only-
mind.
Yeah, but it was only big. It wasn't big in Western world. In the Western world, it was only
No,
big
it wasn't.
in like
But I did
Korea,
always
you
used to
know.
hear. I think you just had to look online for that kind of stuff because I
Yeah.
definitely heard
I
a StarCraft 2's competitive scene.
Yeah, obviously,
Hmm.
obviously in Korea, like since like 2005, they've had TV channels for StarCraft 2, you know. But
Damn.
um, which is not something you'd have here.
Who's following that up?
Same sort of thing with the World of Tanks esports. They do have like a big event for it, but it's not like massively publicized.
Yeah,
I remember. I
saw,
can't remember what year it was. It was literally the last match, the deciding match, and I think it was one guy left on one team, about four on the other, and he flipped his tank over and couldn't get it back up.
oh,
So they lost the whole tournament just because he flipped his tank.
Oh.
I saw it was Total Biscuit on the H3 podcast talking about esports.
Yeah.
And it was actually kind of interesting. They were talking about what makes it successful, why CS:GO is like more watchable than maybe something like Overwatch or Rocket League or something like that. And it's because certain games are really hard to follow.
yeah.
You know.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Rocket,
I remember hearing someone say about Overwatch. There's
is
too
like
many
20 different
colors.
cogs working together to make a functioning machine, whereas CS:GO, there's the capability to like carry, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember seeing
Yeah.
a good point. Someone did. I can't remember who said it. But they did say one problem with Overwatch. Watching Overwatch, there's too many colors on screen at once, and it just all gets a
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
overwhelming. It's like,
Yeah.
wait, what's this? What's this? This, and that. And with like
Yeah.
CS:GO, it's just like, okay, you have gun, you shoot that guy. Okay, bang. Oh, there's
You
a
are
bomb. I
dead.
gotta defuse, or
Which is why
plan.
I think fighting games they've always been like king of the esports community.
Oh yeah, because it's just two
They're-
guys
they're obviously
fucking
not the most
decking each
popular,
other.
though.
No, they're not, but they're my favorite to watch. And it's my favorite to compete in because it's simple to understand what's going on. It's a 1v1 situation, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason though why like Fortnite is the most popular one to watch, and it really is easy to watch Fortnite and
Yeah.
know what's going on. Even there's 100 people.
And also
It's so
because
simple.
Fortnite,
Well, because it's all the
the
focus
game of
on one
Fortnite
person at a
goes
time,
along
right?
much quicker.
Yeah.
Well, especially for like maybe not for esports, but for a let's play type thing, is why it makes it easy to watch. You got that?
Yeah, I get you. I'd say Fortnite's a lot easier to watch because, in my opinion, because games are faster.
Hmm.
And as you said, as I think me and Will were talking about games in general. I know this is quite a while ago, Will, but remember you said about like Call of Duty. It's like because people don't want to focus too hard on anything these days. So like
Yeah.
Call of Duty, you can just sit back and play it.
Yeah.
That's the same thing with Fortnite, and because it's a lot quicker as well. It's not like PUBG where it can drag out.
Yeah. PUBG's. I find it really hard to watch PUBG and really easy to play, like to watch Fortnite.
Because Fortnite, everything just it's a lot more fast paced.
Yeah, it's also it doesn't like every time I look at PUBG, it just looks like an eyesore as well. Just like graphically, it like hurts my head. It's disgusting, and PUBG like you could argue it's got ugly graphics, but it's a different kind. They're like actually put together.
No, it's
properly.
actually bad.
Hmm.
No, they're
Oh
put
wait, no, I
together.
thought you meant PUBG was ugly. No,
PUBG's
Fortnite
fucking
is like, PUBG is actually like a
yeah, PUBG's
Race.
disgusting.
but whatever you
Yeah. Whereas like Fortnite, it's just a style, but it looks alright. If you like the style or not, that's a different thing.
Yeah, no, because that is most definitely intentional. I hate the animation. I hate the animation in Fortnite. That's what I dislike. I think the animation looks really clunky.
Yeah.
That's my criticism. Otherwise, I'm all about bright colors and things like that in video
Yeah.
games. So
That's another thing that makes it more accessible. Like when it's like bright like that, but it's not too bright.
God, it's just not depressing to look at. I think.
Yeah, like I think it's easier for like the like younger audiences to watch and play as well because it like
Populi.
yeah, it doesn't look as
Let that be the one. No.
I do enjoy a bit of playing Fortnite now and again though.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
been
I
getting into
dislike the
Fortnite lately.
gameplay of all these battle arenas. To be honest, I'm
Yeah,
not fussed.
I think that is a very
it's
fair
just a
statement.
genre. I'm not a fan of MOBA to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, certain MOBAs I dig. I was really into Smite for a time.
Hmm.
I'm just not very good. I don't have the patience for it.
Heroes of the Storm.
Oh god, not Heroes of the
Oh,
Storm.
boy.
Grinded just.
We
for
grinded
skin
that
to
just to get the
improve.
Officer Diva skin, then they made it like public, like a few weeks later.
What can you do?
Yeah,
Fucking
we got like
super
10. We got
wizard.
like 10 free loot boxes out of it, so you know. It's like 10 or 5, or something like that. We got like a bunch of free loot boxes for doing it. So
Sue Blizzard, Sue Blizzard.
yeah. No, yeah, but Battle Royale, it is a bit funny how it's literally like it went from like this sort of. I don't want to say underground. I don't mean it to sound like that, but it did come from this like nowhere, and suddenly like, oh shit, it's everywhere now.
What's
Everybody,
this?
look, every game is getting a Battle Royale mode. Even World of
Uh.
Tanks were working on a Battle Royale mode. If that tells you anything.
I hate it.
What
I
a
hate
goal.
it
Yeah.
so much. There you go. They can
Yeah.
have a go.
Like there, what was it? There was a game that nobody would buy. It was gun
So-
something. I think. The company shut down. Yeah, do you know Boss Key Studios or something?
No.
Let me pull up the thing now. Hold on.
Hey Tom, could you imagine Guns of Icarus online with Battle Royale?
Boss Key Production.
That'll be
Oh, they brought,
autistic.
have you heard of a game called Lawbreakers?
Sadly not.
Well, it's a game made by this company called Boss Key Productions, and they were hoping Lawbreakers was going to become the big thing. It was a game that's a lot like Overwatch. It came out like 2017, I think, maybe 20.
Lawbreakers.
Yeah, 2017, I think,
There was a load of them. What was it? There was
and I think it did.
What was the one that 2K made? Battlefront or something?
What?
Oh, you thinking Bulletstorm? Not Bulletstorm.
Well,
2K made an arena shooter just before Overwatch came out.
well, you're talking about.
Is that the one Randy
Battleborn.
Pitchford like really got really annoyed
You're
with
talking
people?
about Battleborn. It was
Battleborn.
Gearbox Studios.
Was that? Yeah,
Gearbox.
I remember.
Yeah.
All I remember about that game was Randy Pitchford. He did a lot with Duke Nukem Forever. He's like the head of it. He got really annoyed that more people were interested in porn of the game rather than the actual game, and he went on Twitter, like absolutely going off at people, and everyone was like, "You're being really unprofessional here."
Well, what I was gonna say.
Well, the
was,
thing is, but the guys who made Bioshock say the same thing about like Elizabeth porn. It was like, that's like my daughter. Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Then obviously the Overwatch team went after it, and it was like, mate, if you tell people to stop, that is the green light for them to keep going.
There was
How
a
is
period
no
of
one
time.
doing-
It was in the news. Sega licensed Sonic porn.
What?
Like I mean, it's super profitable. So I guess I don't blame them.
The green nut zone.
But what I was gonna be saying about Lawbreakers.
I like that.
You enjoyed that one, didn't you?
Green nut zone.
Pinhead. Dun, dun, dun.
Ugh. There's no grass. It's just green sludge everywhere. It's disgusting. Why does this place smell like fish?
I think we should stay away from that subject before it gets really bad.
I refuse to talk about it.
But yeah, as you were saying, Battleborn, was it Battleborn?
Lawbreakers.
Yeah.
So,
I know you were saying the other game by 2K.
2K didn't make.
Oh.
But yeah, you're talking about Lawbreakers. How
Yeah.
it
So anyway, they made it. This came out in 2017. They tried to make like an arena shooter, a bit like Overwatch, but different, whatever, but same sort of thing. And it didn't
Okay.
sell well, as in it sold like nothing. And they poured their whole company into it, and they were in a situation where shit, if this thing don't sell, and it wasn't selling, the company
go
goes.
down.
And
So the company went.
well, so they were. The story is that they were put in a situation where they were like, "Oh my god, what are we gonna do?" And in the space of about 1 month, they converted all the assets and stuff that they had in Lawbreakers and a few other things they had.
Oh no,
And
sorry.
They produced a battle royale game.
Bugger.
All right.
Which was admittedly a cash grab by them. They said, yeah, this is a cash grab. If we don't produce this, our company will go bankrupt.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
jeez.
I forgot what it was called. It was called Radical Heights. It came out in April 2018. It was like 3 months or so after their other game came out, and it was so like it was in early access, and it had stuff like the default untextured assets and stuff that come with like the engine, and it was like so rushed together. But they were like, oh yeah, we need to bring this out because we need money, all the companies going and everything like that. And so they produced it. It was a shitty early access thing. They gave no reason for anybody to play it because it's like, well, it's like Fortnite or PUBG, but like even worse. Literally
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh,
in the
one of them
game.
goal.
Beautiful fellas.
Yeah, and that didn't sell either. So then the company shut down, which is a shame. But they had problems.
I honestly thought, because you were like listing off all these problems they were having, it was going to be a happy ending. But you threw my expectations all out. I thought you were going to say they made the Battle Royale game and they
This
ended
is
up
real
making
life, Cameron.
money.
There aren't always happy stories.
No.
There aren't always happy endings.
No, but I thought because how Will was like listing off all
Sometimes the
their,
hero's got to hurt a
their
lion
trials
to
and
people.
tribulations, it was going to be a happy ending. They made money back, but nope, you're just going to shut that one down.
Which is fine, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's life for you.
Why are you having a go at me? I'm just-
Just said, oh, I'm
Nice
such a
one,
cunt.
Tom.
That goes in, so sorry.
I didn't get a save.
Oh, I'm so bad at this game.
Oh! Sorry.
Fine, I was up there too, and I didn't jump.
What
on.
else is going on then, boys?
We're losing in Rocket League.
Yeah.
It's free too.
Sadly.
Let's go now, don't worry. Easy goal.
No.
Well, let me have a look on the chat with me and.
We're gonna take a quick
Okay.
5
Oh,
minute
okay.
break.
Be fun to take a break. I'm probably gonna. If you guys want to start without me, because I'm gonna go grab some bite to eat.
All right.
Alright, who
didn't
tried
wanna
stealing
touch
I
my
need
goal?
to
didn't-
stop. Yeah, I
wanna-
stopped you from touching it. That's why I raced up there.
Oh, I didn't want to touch it. Look, I stopped.
No, I was just kidding. I absolutely absolutely whiffed.
Fair
Jeez,
enough.
trying to
So
steal
we're
my
gonna,
goal.
we're gonna take a break. Are we then?
Hold on, we'll take a break
of
after the
Rocket
game.
League, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 1:20.
I was going to. I was just going to point out everything Tom listed to me in the chat that we were planning to do. We've
Yeah.
already done,
Yeah.
Yeah, we did blaze through it a bit.
but
Not
in
very
a good
at
way.
this podcast.
We've added some of things of our own.
Yeah.
Yay!
We only use
I'm
them.
sure we can take the
as
time
a
off to think of
reference.
something to talk about, but for now, there's 50 seconds left in the match.
You're just gonna have to listen with commentary.
Oh,
It's fine, I still got it. Oh, Will, no, Will!
I know saying I will. I wanna throw my opinion to
Oh
you
my
guys,
goodness,
but I'll
nice
save
shot.
that till obviously
Gee,
after
fine.
the break.
Nice.
go on.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going for it
you
now.
gotta quick, go back, get back, get back, get back. I'm sorry, viewers, that you could not see this game.
Oh my goodness, sorry, well.
One of you, fucking one of yours.
Huh?
Oh no, I may have just
Big. Oh no.
accidentally hit Will.
No. You were there though.
What?
How is that not a save?
No.
We all need to go for this. I'll go left, Blodge goes in the middle, Will goes
If
right.
we all
Let's
go for it, it can like just end up fucking up because we all just.
Yeah, we only got like 10 seconds left.
I know, but I think we can win.
Oh, I had no boost. Woo! Let's go, boys!
I hope everyone's enjoying the sounds.
We
of-
just scored, now it's 4.
I had no boost.
That's why you don't just like think. Like a lot of people who have no boost, they're just like, I won't try. You know, you have to try anyway.
Mm.
I'm gonna go left, alright.
Oh, Tom,
Sorry.
I will take this break to walk around.
you
'cause
took my
my-
boost and then you
legs
didn't even
are
go
dead.
for it.
Sorry. Overtime, come on.
Let's go. Okay.
Alright,
Okay, I'm gonna go left. No, I'm gonna go right. Oh no,
It's fine. It's not end of the roll.
nah, so I got in position to like,
Yeah, no, my man.
oh
what
my goodness,
beauty.
bro, oh my
For all the
god.
viewers, just close your eyes and listen to these guys, and try not to take it out
Oh,
of
blow,
context.
hold you had that.
Look, listen, I threw him off. Uh-oh,
You threw me off.
We threw both of us off.
that's how good a job I did. Nice.
Now they've gone
That's
quiet.
the
Nice,
one.
easy.
Farewell, boys.
There we go.
I guess
It's
it's a
the
good minute to take a
golden ma-
5-minute break. We will speak to you in a
Hold
minute.
on,
Take
if
care.
you guys want to start without me on
door before this bit leaders out.
Welcome back. Sorry about the delay. Busy, busy boy, busy girls, busy humans. Oh dear. Anyway, so how was your break, guys?
I had a glass of water.
And
Like I said, I've literally gone like nearly 3 weeks now without any sort of like fizzy drinks, and I've just drank water, and I've already felt so much better just from
Oh
drinking
yeah,
water.
yeah, yeah. I don't like fizzy drinks that much. I'll drink like, when I'm in a pub or if I'm not drinking alcohol.
Generally
Um,
speaking, yeah.
but I almost never buy them because like they don't really quench my thirst or anything.
Yeah.
Like they don't. I mean,
No,
I guess they taste alright.
they're
but-
enjoyables, aren't they? Yes, it's
Yeah, like when I'm thirsty, I want something that actually makes me not thirsty, right?
Oh,
Something left the, I invite you now, George.
come on!
Oh no, I left. I didn't want to play anymore.
Oh.
Well, I'll play with
That's
Tom.
how I was going on Mingecraft.
All right.
What the
Please
fuck?
do, Tom.
obesity, am I right?
What's this?
What's going on?
Just said obesity,
One,
am I
2,
right?
3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7. Okay, I got 5. Keep in mind, World Tanks Blitz is 7-on-7. I got 5 kills, and it got me a Class 1 mastery.
Hmm.
I did get one game though once a while ago. I actually killed everyone on the enemy team on my own,
Yeah.
and that got me an ace. I got 5 kills, and they only got a Class 1 mastery. Fuck off, game. Fuck off. Although I might make that into a YouTube video. Oh, for
You've
good.
seen some people's weird diets though, George.
Oh, why
On
Some
what?
of them-
lag?
there's some diets that are so weird that like I just don't know why people do them.
I'm lagging.
Oh, let me find the Hodge twins on intermittent fasting because I think they said something about just eating pure trash whilst on it and still losing weight kind of thing.
Well, yeah, you can eat trash, just don't eat too much of the trash.
Oh yeah, of course,
Hodge brothers.
twins actually.
Sounds disgusting.
Mate, they're hilarious. I love them.
Is eating ass a pro-fat diet?
It is. It's
Yeah.
in fact, I'm pretty sure it's a 0-calorie diet.
Yeah, it's
Then,
probably-
I should be doing that more often. We all
Tom,
should
want
be
to
doing-
meet up next Thursday?
Yeah, let's
Like,
during the podcast.
Be back in a minute, guys.
like there's like I'm sure you've heard of like the juice diet. That was a popular one quite recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna hit it, Sonny again.
There you go. It's in the meme chat by accident. I didn't mean to put it there, but there it is.
This is a meme.
worries. Oh, bugger me. But yeah, that's no.
Hmm.
Ah, memes.
yeah, you there, George?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, the juice diet looks trash for the most part.
Juice. I know my cousins and my aunts have gone on it and they've shedded weight on it, but
Yeah,
they
yeah,
hated
yeah,
it
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's
You
like
shed
they
weight.
don't eat.
You didn't go for it. No.
Oh, sorry. I
You
didn't
can
see
shed weight, but like everybody seems so unhappy while they do
Yeah,
it.
it's like I just want to eat. That's what
And,
it is the whole day. Whereas at least like with
Like,
the intermittent fasting business, like oh I want to eat, and then you do eat. And
like,
it
and I
makes-
watched a documentary about it, and it just like,
I wanna go.
like it just dictates your entire life. Like, why would you ever want to do that? You know, like you had like people couldn't go to any restaurants, people couldn't like go to like anything really. That, but the food was involved because food is a social thing. It's
yeah,
not just
yeah.
eating. You completely get rid of that social aspect of your life if you do that.
It sucks because that means we wouldn't be able to go to the Baylor Ricardo.
Hey Tom, I found my sunglasses. I can't find my MAGA hat.
Speaking of the
No.
Baylor Ricardo, boys, where are we going?
Never.
Okay.
Should we all just go there with yoga mats and just do yoga for the whole time?
Hey,
No,
Ray.
we cannot. We'll have burgers, but without the buns. There are too much carbs. No. Het.
Bread is destructive, man.
I love bread.
Bread makes you so fat.
I don't care. I don't care. I like bread.
Actually, a good thing I don't like bread.
What?
Like I'll have it needs to be
I
there
love
needs to be
bread.
something between it, and it needs to be meat the majority of the time.
Yeah. I love
Or
bread.
even
so
dick. It's like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
happy-
like
I'm
dick
happy
that's
to eat
between
it.
a loaf of bread.
I'm
So.
happy to eat loads and loads and loads and loads of bread.
Mm.
I'm not bothered. I love my bread.
Oh.
Squeaky chair is squeaky. So Tommy, you booting back up the podcast or?
The podcast has been booted up for like the past.
I was watching you.
Yeah.
Has it?
Yeah,
Why did you not
Yes.
tell us?
did said I'm gonna.
No, it says it's still on. Enjoy your break.
Oh, 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 oh. But they can hear us, which is okay.
Oh right.
Hello, welcome back to the Rory Smith podcast with not your host yet no scout.
I mean, they've been listening to us speak anyway, so it's okay.
Yes, but I'm officially greeting them back
I
to
know,
the broadcast.
I said welcome back. Sorry about the long break. Actually, it was.
Well, it wasn't a long break. It was just incompetent issues with Rory Smith.
It was just a
Now
long
we
break.
can continue.
Just a break that was long. I'm just feeling a bit, I don't want to feel for the barbecue.
Why not?
My stomach's like,
Well, don't eat
hello.
Oh, all right, Emily.
Yeah, you Emily.
I was like, oh, I just need a shit chat this morning, and it's just like, no, my stomach's still like, I think you need 5
No,
more
no.
before you're okay.
I'm being surrounded by Germans. Please help me.
Ah,
Thank you.
Lars. But yeah, 6 o'clock meet. I'm
Yep.
just gonna
In what
eat,
village?
eat. Yeah. Ah, I fucking missed that. Can't believe
Is
it.
anyone bringing their DSs by any chance? I know there's many Blood Shielders DS. Do you know if
I can bring
Andrew?
my Switch if you want.
I
Oh,
actually haven't got my DS, so I ain't gonna
Damn.
be bringing it. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna be able to battle anyone. Oh, I may as well leave it home then.
I'll bring my just my computer. Yeah, my setup, so we can podcast still.
A live
Aw.
podcast on the barbecue. Then later, like, Red Dragon here at the air show, blah 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 blah. It's like the condensed version, the barbecue special, live broadcast.
I mean, I
Someone's
can
like,
do it.
and it's just one of Emily's friends like, put the music on. It's like, sir, we have not got the copyright permission for music.
I mean, I
We
can
are a
do.
podcast.
I can do it with my phone.
Yeah, crank that shit up.
If anyone
My
wants
mum-
to do a live podcast, just let me know. It'll be shit quality, but
Oh, it'd be so bad.
I
You gotta
mean,
do-
we should.
you gotta-
we should.
You gotta do a sequel to the I Love Fosters video.
Oh yeah. And yeah, Arctic Monkeys. Tough Mudder. They better play. Danny better play Tough. Better play Tough Mudder. He better play Arctic Monkeys when we're in the hotel. I swear to God, if he doesn't, I won't be able to do a part 2. Oh yeah, Arctic Monkeys. But yeah, I say let's do the podcast live. Just a quick one. That's not just like not the podcast, but just like a little
Like a
conversation
podcast bonus.
between us four. Yeah. Do what?
But there's gonna be other people there.
Yeah, well.
Oh, we're all gonna huddle into a corner.
No. We can introduce people as well. I just gotta. It'll be shit quality because it's obviously my phone. Sorry, well, that was bad, Will. I mean, who's up for that? Put your hands up. I am.
I have my foot up. Does that count?
Yeah. Will, Lord. I got.
They're too focused on
Oh,
Rocket League.
No, I'm. Blodge is not on Rocket League. Oh, I hit you instead. Why am I so autistic? I got back. No, I don't have back. Ah, that's my bad.
it's okay. It's okay, Tom. It's okay.
I thought he was
It's
gonna
okay.
hit it to the right, but instead he hit it to the left, which was more open. I'm an idiot. But yeah, who's up for just like a live mini podcast at the barbecue? Anyone? Anyone? Just me,
Actually,
my
fuck
dad.
it, I'll do it.
Yeah. It'd be shit. I got a promotion that does not work. That is broken.
Right.
Another
Anyone got
Yeah.
any subjects to talk about?
we're still doing the podcast.
It's
Yeah.
still on, yes.
Oh,
I guess we were talking about intermittent fasting before.
oh yeah. So,
Tom's a sports guy. You
yeah,
can talk
so
about
like
that, right?
there's
Yeah.
like all these other shitty diet thing like fans have like I just don't know what to think of some of them, to be honest.
There we go.
Like not including all the ones which like are created by like in quotation mark chefs or or nutritionalists in another quotation mark. You know, like
You going for this or should I?
yeah,
Let's do Weight Watchers.
Whoa, I'm lagging.
yeah. And then you've got like things like the water diet, and it's just like, oh my
Does
god.
anyone
that's,
care
that's
to
not a
shed-
water diet. It's a water fast, and that's a real thing.
Yeah, but like,
No, that works.
yeah, of course it works.
What does everyone think of the Stalinist
But, like-
diet then?
Have you seen like the people who go through it for like a long amount of time? They like
Yeah, so this one guy, he looked real good after it.
Did he do it for 50 days?
He did it for, I think he did it. He must have done it for two months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I could imagine someone who's not all that big doing
Yeah,
it and
that's
just
what I'm talking
instantly
about.
dying.
I'm talking about people, yeah. Like,
But for people who are like really big, then yeah, sure. Hard as frick. I wouldn't be able to do it. Big much respect.
yeah. But,
That is,
I'm-
unless you do something stupid and like not consulting a doctor before doing it.
which is what a lot of people have been doing.
What, not
can't-
consulting doctors?
Yeah, because they're just like, oh, diet, I'll do
Yeah,
it.
it's just a diet. No, but when it's something like I'm going to stop eating entirely, you might want to reconsider your choices real
I
quick.
know.
You might
Like,
want to consider what the pluses and minuses.
There was just like, I was reading a thing, it was like, apparently like teenagers were doing that and shit.
Yeah, I mean they're the most susceptible to these kind of things
Log
Yeah.
on.
because they're probably the ones reading up on it and just being like, oh yeah, well sure, you know.
Well, they worked for
Logan
this
Paul
guy,
does it or
there was
something.
nothing bad can
Yeah,
go
that's
wrong
what
with
I-
it.
Exactly.
Like,
It's like, yeah, but you already have like chronic anorexia. You
Yeah,
don't
like,
need
and
to diet
I've like
anymore.
heard about like these like women doing it who aren't particularly big anyway. Like,
Mm.
and it's
It's
just
because
like,
the society is portrayed everyone. They have to be perfect. They have to be
But it
skinny.
was-
They have to be muscular. It's stuffing.
And let me tell you something.
That's a problem.
You do. Everyone here at the Rory Smith podcast looks like Brad Pitt. Exactly the same.
We don't know
If you want
because
to find out Roy Smith's
That's why
secret,
we're talking
hit that
about
link in the
diets right now.
description.
Rory Smith's fitness class.
The
Like
Roy Smith diet. Eat nothing but memes.
go to a
The
gym,
Rory
live go
Ripplings.
to a gym, live stream, like get kicked out of
like
the gym.
Amaranth.
Get kicked out of the gym because clearly you are streaming, and then it's like, hello, I am not streaming. I'm being harassed. Harassment. Does anyone know that story? No.
Yeah,
Just-
well, that's
okay.
Amaranth,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
innit?
yeah,
That's what the meme we're talking about here.
yeah, she's a fucking wet marshmallow.
The content is a wet marshmallow. I don't know. She's she has
Aw, I
a
don't like
very
that
nice
dance.
physique. I
Okay, just leave it. So yeah, everyone wants to be portrayed. Oh, you gotta be muscular. You gotta be perfect.
I
It's like,
mean,
no.
it's like Brad Pitt himself said in Fight Club. My name Jeff.
No
No,
one talk about Fight Club. No one talks
Fight
about
Club's a
Fight
good
Club.
film.
it is a good film, but what's it called? It's like, oh, everybody wants to look like that. It's like, yeah, well, like, the joke is he does look like that.
You want to work out because
Hey
you
man,
want.
I do think it's a
because
bit
you
more
want to.
acceptable though.
What?
In all honesty, I think that kind of phase is skeeting off a
Like
little
a-
bit
what-
now.
what
Because I think
phase?
people are going to like the whole idea of everybody needs to be perfect. Because I think certain people are getting the idea now that just going to the gym and being healthy and not having like, just being healthy and not having like, you know, a 2%
think-
body fat ratio or whatever is
Yeah,
okay.
like I think we're also entering like a postmodern fitness like era where like a lot of people like it's a lot of people like think that the opposite is the ideal body type, right?
What do
Yeah.
you mean? Like
Fat acceptance.
you know, that's
Fat
Fat
that's-
acceptance movement. Are you on about that, Will?
Yeah, kind of.
You got like
Yeah,
people
I
say,
know.
"Oh yeah, you could be fit, you could be healthy at any size." It's like, well, no, you're certain thousand
Yes,
calories
no.
over.
It's
You're
the
not exactly healthy.
People getting the wrong idea that thick is
Oh, sorry.
is no thick is like the apex of fitness. If you
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Like some people really do believe that. It's mostly older women who are fat. But,
That's what I mean. It's like
Feminist. Not
you have
feminist.
one side of people who love to, they you said you get excessively over like with dieting and fitness. Then you got the people who,
Hello.
but for some reason they think being like massively overweight is perfectly healthy. And don't get me wrong. I want to make myself clear. If that's how you're happy, then by all means, you know, you do you.
You ain't gonna be happy
But
for
I
long
think-
'cause you're gonna be
Yeah, that's what
dead.
I mean. That's the point, though. It's like
That's
these
fine.
people who are saying healthy at every size, like you can be, but don't come crying to people when you can't fit through a door or sit like on a plane seat, you know. Because at the end of the day, our world doesn't cater. Because
You can maybe be
nobody
mentally
should be
healthy
able to
at
get
any
to that
size.
size.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
of course, mentally healthy. Yeah.
But saying you're healthy at any size is I don't know.
That's it. It's straight up false. Don't care how many people say, "Oh no, actually, it's all this." It's like, no, because we weren't. I know we weren't made to be that fucking overweight. There's a reason because it puts a struggle on your bones, it puts a struggle on your heart, it puts a struggle on everything, and it all just shuts down because it's like I can't handle this.
I mean, to be fair, we
So
were
if you're
meant to
happy being overweight, good on you. There are plenty of fat people out there who are lovely people. You know, as we say in Whitchurch, you get the jolly fat people and you get the angry fat people. The jolly fat people, they're the ones that go dressed as
me.
Santa. And, Papa bless them. The big fat old men that go dressed as Santa, they are true gifts of this world.
Absolutely.
And they're the same people who volunteer to work on heritage lines. So Papa bless them as well.
I mean, back to that, we were meant to walk, and we were still meant to walk on all fours. That's why people
Huh?
get. I mean, we were still. We
weren't
weren't meant to walk on the two legs. We were meant to
We
still
weren't meant
walk
to
on
walk
fours.
on all fours.
Because that's why people have so much like lower back problem, because all the weight and all like the body is putting pressure on the lower back, on the vertebrae. So
Oh, right.
yeah, that's what I meant.
Right.
It can't just handle it. It's just all like, I don't understand what happened to just like not putting any pressure, any weight. Why we stop, please.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Tom?
I was just talking about the vertebrae.
Oh boy.
So that's why a lot of people get like slip discs on the lower. Can I get
Hey man, stand
Hang
up.
on, Emerson's phoning me. I'm gonna.
can I get technical on this?
Hello.
Yeah, go for it.
Hi.
I mean, that's why a lot of people have
You're
it
on,
with the
um,
lumbar.
Oh, guys, can we hear him?
Hold on.
I'm gonna...
You're on mic, so everyone can hear you, right?
Love you.
Oh, okay. What time are you going? Can you message Double D, sir?
Oh yeah. He connected to me on Facebook. I didn't respond. Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah, no, because he's going on his own, and I said he could meet up with you guys.
Yeah, that's cool. 6 p.m. We're gonna be all in Whitchurch Village at
Yeah.
about 6 p.m.
By co-op.
By
Oh,
co-op.
okay, can you message him back?
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Oh, okay, cheers.
Yeah, I'll do it in 4 minutes. I'm in a Rocket League game. Is that alright?
Okay, sorry. See ya.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
Alright.
catch you at the. Oh wait, I can't. He can't.
No,
hear.
no, you can't hear us.
Oh yeah, that was Emerson.
But yeah, that's
He's
why.
a good kid.
But that's why people like the lumbar just like gets fucked over majority of the time.
Because they sit down too much.
No,
No,
it's a
sitting's not a problem.
standing
It's
is pressure.
standing,
Oh,
yeah.
standing
You
too
put-
much. Hey
yeah.
man, sit down for 5 minutes.
No, it's just like walking.
Take a
when you-
break. Have a Kit Kat.
Yeah, it's
So
just
do we
walking,
just-
standing, doing
yeah.
day-to-day shit. It's just like
Sitting's not as bad.
the yeah, not sitting because you take the pressure off it.
Although when you're like morbidly obese, I'm sure it still is.
I mean,
not
if you're
good,
morbidly obese,
Yeah.
you're still putting pressure on it because
Yeah.
your body just cannot handle. Your bones are fragile.
When you get morbidly obese,
The
you start
bones. Contrary to popular belief, yeah.
Consume calcium, folks.
I mean-
and cheap.
Your bones don't
eat
get
for
fatter.
lube.
If you get fatter, your bones stay the same, so they have to support all this weight.
Yeah,
and it's just
yeah.
like, hello. I fucked that
the-
up like I fucked my life up. Oh, for fuck's sake, sorry. Oh, sorry. Carry on.
Almost.
Almost. I mean, if you were... yeah, so the lumbar
Shouldn't
gets
kick
a lot of shit.
Maybe the lumbar should start pulling its weight.
Then
Yeah.
again, if you fuck up your like thorax and then
Is that a dinosaur?
Yeah, I love the Lorax.
thorax, yes. Correct. Shut up, okay.
Dr. Seuss.
I'm afraid you're breaking your Lorax. Oh no.
Correct.
Not my Danny DeVito.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's all I get.
That's what I get for talking technical.
Yeah, that's all I
You
get.
call my lumbar a Danny DeVito.
I have lumbar support on my chair.
I
Oh,
need lumbar support.
I have a Danny DeVito support on my head. I don't... No.
Oh,
You were a personal trainer for a while, weren't you, Rory
Yeah,
Smith?
now I'm a tennis coach.
Are you trained like properly as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought qualifications and all that jazz. If you want me to take a photo,
Why don't you do it for like extra cash?
I'm happy where I am at the moment.
Oh, fair enough.
Because my
Yeah,
tennis
it's more
only
work.
does in term, my
Oh.
based around my uni term time, so
Yeah.
it's nice. I don't have to, yeah. So I got money for the summer, and then, yeah. Obviously loans and all that, and then topped onto
Yeah.
that, so I'm sorted for like the summer.
Yeah.
And then
Okay,
back
fair
in
enough, fair
September, I'll
enough.
be back to
Yeah.
getting angry with little kids.
And plus, and you
What's
got
that?
and you
Getting
got
angry over
revenue.
little kids?
Getting angry at little kids because they just
You
bully me.
little kid personal trainer.
No, I'm a tennis coach
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know
you're-
that.
at
I
the
didn't
moment.
know you play tennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Not
when
that
it's
we-
kids, you don't need to be like.
Uh,
You don't need to be amazing, right?
No.
Or do you? I don't want to.
But you need to know,
You don't
like,
need to be professional, Tom. Tom's a professional tennis player. The most.
I didn't
I-
know
I mean,
you
they may-
did what?
I mean, you need to know the technical ins and outs.
Yeah,
and,
oh
like,
yeah,
all
you
that,
probably would. Yeah.
because you
But
can't be
you've been
teaching them the
watching
wrong thing.
Wimbledon?
I have not. I've
Wimbledon.
been too busy watching. Football's my sport, so I've been watching the World Cup mainly, and then
Football's my city.
obviously Minecraft. So.
Minecraft is my ball.
Yeah, sorry kids, I'm late. I was on
Is that my
nuclear.
goal? What?
I was
Don't
working on a
forget to
farm.
download it.
I
You
mean,
scored that one.
I thought I had that.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh.
Oh, I hit you. Never mind. But yeah, you need to know the technical ins and outs,
Yeah.
or because they'll grow up and then they'll move on to like different ages.
Yeah.
My bad.
And,
And
if
then
they're,
they'll be like doing it wrong, and then I'll
if
get
they're
the
doing
shit
it
for
wrong,
it.
and then it'll be like, Tom.
Hey man, why is this man doing a forehand with his backhand, man?
I made a
have
mistake
you
because
d-
we were
why-
supposed to be doing backhand, and I had one of the kids just doing forehand instead when everyone was
Hey
doing
man, why is
backhand.
this kid holding a racket in his mouth?
And then my supervisor was like, "You do realize that is totally wrong." I was like, "Yes, I know it's wrong."
I'm just fucking with you.
Wait, the supervisor was actually angry, or?
No,
No.
he's really a nice guy. He's just got a weird sense of humor, and I'm just like, please, not sure if you're actually angry with me or you just
I need my
or you just being silly, please.
Mama, please, I need my job.
But he constantly looks like he's high though. It's just his eyes, like it's just naturally his eyes, and I'm just like, I like talking to other coaches. I'm like, he's been smoking pot. You can clearly see.
Yeah,
no.
he's been smoking all those plant
So it's
pots,
like it's an inside joke. So it's my
making them surround.
Well, now it's not an inside joke. You just announced to the
Shit.
whole world
Yeah, but they're not
your
gonna
boss
know.
is a crackhead.
He's not a crackhead though.
Now you're gonna get fired.
Yeah, that one kid on the internet called him a crackhead, and you knew him.
I remember, kids, drugs are bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I felt the need to put that out there.
I don't want to be the one who endorses drugs.
But yeah,
Just
do
for
not do.
any, you know, because a kid may watch this with his mum and dad. You know, he's like, "Mummy, can I watch?"
Somebody watch Rory Smith? 176. But not just Rory Smith.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna change it, my name completely, but Rian was like, "Well, what about the Smithlands? If you change it from not Rory Smith, you won't be the Smithlands anymore." I was like,
Why are you gonna change it to?
Wait, you was planning on changing
Why
it?
would you
Yeah,
ever do that?
because
Why?
I don't know. Okay, I'm just gay.
You weren't planning on upping the quality of your content, were you?
No. Why would I do that?
Oh god! Oh fuck's sake!
What?
I just found a spicy winter war meme.
Tom, you got 0 points that game.
I know. I did nothing.
Okay.
But yeah, we went off topic a little bit. Well, kind of. It was
Yeah,
all
would you
sports.
recommend going on intermittent fasting for all the thick boys out there?
I'm not saying that on stream.
It's
God,
hard
like,
to endorse it though. It's like
hmm.
because it depends on your personal like.
Oh
goal.
god!
Don't consult your doctors, just stop eating food.
Food is bad.
Nah,
because food
like-
is calories.
Yeah, you know
Calories.
who else ate food?
I
Hitler.
bet there
Don't
are
be
people who
Hitler.
say that though. I'm not even kidding. Do you think so?
Said
What food is the
No, I
product
bet
of
there are people-
Satan?
Yeah, I bet there are people who think, oh, calories are our enemy or some shit like that.
Well, Hitler drank water. Oof.
Right,
I bet you there
We
was
gotta
That's what-
deploy
that's what
those
I think-
calories, boys.
That's why we should all like try the Stalinist diet. You know, that way we'll fucking shred it.
the one where there's no
We
food
should-
and the senses.
Exactly. And only tainted water.
Ah, but I mean,
Diet.
obesity is a big problem.
No shit, Sherlock.
Like, no,
A
no, no,
big
no, 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 no.
problem.
No. And it doesn't help that.
Got
like,
it.
it doesn't help that, like, in the World Cup, you see ads, like, on the side for McDonald's. And I feel
Yeah,
like
that's fine.
I've had a discussion about this before, so I'm just gonna shut up.
Oh no, but these
No,
people
No,
have.
you haven't had one on
No,
here.
Not with you, no. But like, it's stupid. Get the fuck out my way. Like, the government's like, oh no, no, no. When kids need to be healthy, and then they go off to the like, oh
if
look,
you like, I
McDonald's,
could go-
and then kids are more enticed because it's like, oh, but it's sponsored, it's sponsoring the World Cup, so
Honestly,
it can't be
Yeah,
bad.
Lingard here has a Big Mac every time he goes on the field. And
Like-
he's a goal scorer.
Like, it's because kids these days like get influenced by it, so they'll be like, oh, I want a McDonald's, and then
I want,
you're
I want
supposed to
my
be.
Happy Meal.
I do find that funny how it is like, you know, at sporting events you do have like McDonald's.
I want my Harry King.
And then the
Happy
government are
Meal.
like, oh, why are the kids so fat? I just don't understand. Obesity is a problem. It's like, well, take a step back, think about what you're doing wrong with your government, making McDonald's is like really cheap around. You can get, hello.
yeah, let's do a
That's-
fat tax,
bad.
boy.
99
I was too
99
busy.
cents saver menu.
And like, I can see people getting pissed off with Jamie Oliver saying, oh, he's
Oh,
giving
I
me this,
fucking
this,
hate
and
that
this, and
guy.
this, and this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and I can see where
He
they're
took
coming
away
from.
my turkey twizzlers. I'm about to smack him with a turkey twizzler.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
If I
have
ever
that.
catch
There's much
that boy
worse
in
stuff
real
than
life.
But it's still not gonna like make a difference no matter what. Like,
that. No, it's not.
he's just making himself the most hated man on Earth, basically. Not Earth.
Especially like with his trash
no, no,
YouTube
no,
channel.
Yeah,
Uh-oh!
Hello, someone's
What's
cleaning.
that? Somebody trying to make good content isn't doing a good job of it. Maybe
not
he
the
should just bring back Turkey Twizzlers and he might get some more subscribers.
Yeah. I mean, banning, like, getting rid of him is just dumb. It's autistic and it doesn't solve that problem that we face. Like, there's many other problems of why obesity is still on the rise. Like, considering the fact, funding is one for like schools trying to do 5x60 and all that. This is like 5x60 is like not enough. It's like 'cause
It's not. I did it. I mean, it
kids don't. Hello, ball. Kids don't like doing PE.
Who's
games
inside
in
a turbine, by the
Me.
way?
Sorry, I'll go outside my turbine.
That's Will. Try to blame me. Jeez. What? But yeah,
Well, you're saying not enough kids like PE.
like not enough kids like we seen it in Witcher like growing up. Like people will like opt out of it because
Well,
of
people will.
embarrassment and just getting like bullied. Which okay,
Yeah, that
I can
does
see where they're
happen.
coming from because people are mean, and I've been there.
People are mean. But then again, the people who got bullied doing that kind of stuff were also the kind of people who, in those sessions, would just sit down in the middle of the pitch anyway, which I never really got.
Oh mate, I don't
but-
know that because
Well,
I was
people
I was always left with all the other shit people up against really good people.
Like,
oh yeah,
I-
same. We were all together.
You left me in the trenches with the other two. We won't bring our names up on the podcast, but you know who I'm on about. You left me in the trenches with those guys.
Me?
No, not you. I just meant you guys, just in general, blanket. Because you'd all go together. Like, take me with you. It's like, oh, we're full. No, I got to go with these two.
See,
These
no,
two beans.
I was quite lucky in the fact that we were all in my class. We were all the same, and there was me and one other guy whose name I won't bring up for his own
Oh shit! Look at the
safety, I
time.
guess.
I'm
But
sorry, Will. Sorry.
we both played football regardless.
Yeah.
And I used to be super competitive back then, so it kind of sucked that I had those guys as my teammates. But because we were all in the same thing, I'd scream at them if they wouldn't move.
Ah.
So I guess I don't know. Maybe just encouragement like that, i.e., move or I'm about to beat that ass, boy, does it for you.
No. Some people just need an arm around them. I know that's a totally different.
Oh, exactly.
That's a totally different topic
If
for me to
anyone
speak
else
about.
said move or I'll beat your ass, they wouldn't have done it.
They may have been like, "Oh no, this is not good." Like, It's just like
Exactly.
peop-
No, of course I didn't say I beat that ass.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
hey, come on.
I mean,
now.
some coaches do that, and players like respond well to it, and then other people are just like, no, 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 you're gonna hurt me again. And it's like they prefer like an arm
Blah,
around the
blah, blah.
shoulder and just like, alright, you're doing okay. Just this is what you're doing well. Well, like if you
Yeah.
want to give someone like criticism, or like of a performance or anything, you should. It's like a sandwich. You start off with a positive. You're like, okay, you managed to run. Well done.
You managed to use your legs.
This is a bad example. I'm gonna change the example. Okay, you stop ball chasing. You're actually looking up, creating space and all that, trying to get the ball. Criticism, you're appalling when it comes to passing. You need to work on the passing. But what you did good was you were communication and you were talking. So they don't leave on that like depressing note, like I'm just a shit player, which I've had done to me countless of times. Hence why I have like confidence and motivation issues at the moment, because I've just being like slated with the negatives is it's not a great place to be.
You remember the
mentally.
negative more than the positives.
Yeah. So
Mm.
if
So the
you
confirmation
if you
bias.
ended off with the sandwich, the steak sandwich, if you end it with a positive, then they'll take the positives and they'll be like, okay, yeah, but they'll take the negatives still, but they'll be less
Blowing.
disappointed. Yeah, they'll be like, okay, I did this system well, I just need to work, I'm fucking shit at Rocket League, like I need to improve not ball chasing, and I'll do that, and I'll develop, and yeah. Sorry, I went off on a little. Sorry.
See, that's completely different.
These
All the
lessons
things
can
you
be
made
applied,
bad,
ladies and
that's
gentlemen,
like-
to Lucio Ball as well.
Yeah, Lucio Ball. Oh, but
I
yeah.
always had that kind of opposite of that mentality.
No, it's
Oh, me and Tom set up like there's no tomorrow on there.
overtime. You got the ball well. But yeah, it's just not nice when people give you negative after negative after negative.
Of
Which-
course.
Yeah, which people need to understand that they need to give positives as well. So people
I
just
don't know.
not gonna
I
learn.
think it's kind of because I come from a bit of an art background. This is going to sound pretentious as frick, but
Fuck off.
to get
yeah, don't
anywhere
care.
in that kind of realm, you need criticism, and
Yeah.
criticism is never normally positive.
No.
You know?
But I'm just like, if it's constant criticism, you're gonna get into that mindset where it's like, hello, that's a goal. No. But your criticism, you're like, well, I'm just a shit person. I can't do anything great, and it's not the right. Get the fuck out of my way. Well done. you
Yeah,
scored.
it depends on what you do with that, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I certainly have felt like that.
But like,
before.
some,
But
a lot of people can't deal with like
Yeah,
deal
I was
with it.
about to
That's
say,
the
with my
problem.
experience, like a lot when I've spoken to people and whatnot, a lot of people they do something they're really bad, especially doing new things that you've not done before.
yeah,
do it.
When it comes, yeah.
And then they'll be very good because they're new, and
Yeah.
then they'll get the criticism.
I'm done with
Then
Rocket
they'll be
League,
like,
by the way.
right, fair enough. They'll come back next week. They'll
I guess
do
I
it
am bullshitting because that's
And-
exactly what happened to me with uni. It's the reason I kind of failed. So I guess I'm just bullshitting.
They'll come back the next week then, and then they'll be like, okay, I want to, I know what I've got to do better, so I'm going to try and do better. Then they'll get more criticism, and it's just like, okay, alright. And then it feels like a cycle of, well, I guess I'm just not very good.
Yeah.
And then they stop.
Like, don't get me wrong. Some people do just enjoy criticism after criticism after criticism, and they can
Yeah,
thrive
I'm-
off that.
yeah.
Well,
but,
after a certain level, I guess, because I can say that about art in the sense that I always knew that I was when I was getting criticized for it, I already knew that it was already above a certain level, so it was for the sake of pushing it further. I didn't need the little confidence boost.
Yeah, see, that's the difference. You'd already done it before, but for people who are going into a completely new,
Which is kind of why it sucked for me in 3D because I didn't know a goddamn thing, and it was all criticism from then on out. I never really got the positive side of that. So
Here we go again on
into
my
the vortex.
But yeah, it's just yeah.
Not a fair point, Sonny Jim.
Sorry, we kind of strayed off into my area, and I was
Well, that's
like,
fine.
No, that's
We've,
good. I
we've
enjoyed
all
that.
had.
Man,
we've all
you
had our
spoke
little
a frick
segment.
ton.
I was just like, this is no.
I'm about that. I'm about my host speaking.
Could maybe Tom? Is there any myths of exercise you want to debunk right here, right now? Anything you've heard, maybe from like students or people you've worked with,
Or
who say,
ads.
"Oh, this works," or ads, yeah, and you're like, "No, hold the fuck up." Have you got any of them for us? Like, have you got any favourites you hear, and you're like, "Actually, dickhead."
Oh,
I saw this boat in there.
that's a myth.
I saw this fat in half. Click here to find
Listen
out.
here, it's a myth. Intermittent fasting, it's a myth. It's not real.
There's a lot of where
Eating
to
is a
sta-
myth.
There's a lot of
Doctors say you'll starve to death. It's just a myth, guys.
no, there's a lot of myths which are like based like
Consume
the
oxygen.
like obvious myths like you've all heard like starving
Yeah.
yourself will make you lose the
Yeah.
best way to lose weight. That's a myth.
Yeah, no, that's
whoever
not.
whoever believes that is mentally autistic.
Yeah,
And
there's a lot
I
of people
don't-
that believe it.
Like it doesn't.
Yeah, I
Some.
was
Sorry, Karen.
I was just saying I watched a really interesting TED talk about
Ted always talks, but he never listens.
That's right, that's right.
It's true. What they did was
Thinks he's
they
helping, but-
Calling
with,
ice.
I can't remember how many people it was. It was so many people, like 1,000 people or something. Who had been on all these different diets and everything, and then they like looked at like how their weight changed. It was like a controlled diet. So they compared like keto diet, the paleo diet, to a few other kinds of diets, right? And then got results of how the people were doing through it, and then some results at the end. And I think it was like 90% of people who went on all those diets went back to the exact same weight that they were before. No, 80% went to the exact same weight they were before the diet, and then 10% went to an even higher weight than before the diet.
Throat dry there, Will?
Yeah.
Could do with some water there,
Um,
son.
No.
Stay
Um,
hydrated. We've been online for 3 hours.
10% went to an even higher weight than before the diet, and then 10% obviously kept it off completely. So,
Good.
like, it makes you realize, wait a minute, you're probably not a special 10%. You're probably in the majority, and
That's right, Will. Nobody's special. You ain't special.
yeah,
Sadly.
that's what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
like everybody, most people are average. Everybody likes to think they're above average. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
so you're
Get
probably
your head out of that anime, boy. You ain't no Naruto. You ain't got no demon up in you.
so like what I feel like is, most people, they'll just not keep it off, and then you got like the special 10% who do, and then they make videos about them and everything, and it's like, oh boy, so motivational, but they really are the exception.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have some myths like some foods speed up your metabolism. No,
Oh,
incorrect.
yes.
Does not. Not one bit. Hell no. And the fact
I
that
do
there's no
wonder where, like,
evidence to support
these
that, so why are
evidence-
people still saying it? this
Yeah,
time?
exactly. I don't know where some of this evidence comes from. It's just
I
like,
got this evidence on the back of my cereal
just-
box.
yeah,
I
they're
had
just like-
Cheerios this morning.
they're like new discovered superfood, chocolate. I don't know.
New discovered superfood
Ah,
chocolate.
I lost
Boneless
weight just by
chocolate.
eating chocolate. Yeah.
If you, yeah.
Chocolate speeds up my metabolism, so I'm a health. No, fuck off. You're a dumbass.
I
Oh,
remember like once, like it was on like BBC News once, where they had like some woman in, and then she was like, it was like, new study finds that eating a small amount of chocolate a day is actually healthy, and then like only after you finish reading the whole thing, they meant literally like a quarter of a Kit Kat or something.
oh well, I didn't read that part, so I'm technically
Yeah.
still smart to listening to the woman. It's like, angel self.
Like no, like, and then most people are just gonna come on and be like, oh, chocolate's healthy.
Hey Tom, are you near a bed by any chance?
I am near a bed.
Hold on, let me hit that sleeping yeet.
I think my main annoyance is the fact that Cardiff's council sold all their gyms to some private company,
Yeah, that was not a good move.
and the prices. I mean, you've seen the prices, can't you?
Yeah, that's when some people are more reluctant to go to gyms. You don't have to go
I-
to a gym to lose weight and all that, but
No.
Yeah,
but, like,
calisthenics, boy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The everybody knows probably that the atmosphere of a gym really helps as well.
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
fact, and for me as well, it's an interesting one. The fact that I put a lot of effort into get to the gym makes me actually want to make good use of the time.
Yeah.
From there, if it was just in my house, I just sort of could just go back to the kitchen.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
people like I hate it when people say, "Oh, you're only gonna lose weight if you hit out the gym. Just go to the gym. Just hit that."
Oh
Hello,
yeah.
Hello, I'm not a certain name that I'm gonna say. Hello, you need to go to the gym like every day, or you're just not gonna make any progress, or you're not
Yeah,
gonna
I
have
find
big
that-
muscles
I
like me.
I
I'm
just, yeah, like that's another thing I don't like, is like the idea of like going to the gym only for muscles when it's like, you know, that's not, I don't care about that. You know? I just want to be healthy. Like,
fucking
yeah.
his posts were like, oh, if you're not making the effort to go to the gym, you might as well just be like fat. I'm just like, well,
Yeah.
I'm not making the effort to go to the gym because, you know, jogging normally, just around Whitchurch and all that. A lot of people do that.
Yeah, well, people I see it all the time. Yeah.
People tend to buy their own weights and like,
Do it at home.
yeah, obviously under.
Oh, everything
But-
okay? Did you almost name drop?
No. I almost
But
died.
I do find there is a whole motivational thing behind actually making your way to a gym and being in a gym environment.
Yeah, don't get me
don't
wrong.
doubt.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's
You
just,
know, especially when it's like, you know, you paid for a bus to get to the gym and stuff as well.
yeah.
And you paid to go to the gym, so it's like, oh, you know, I'm gonna make use of my money, you know.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Well, just like, don't have to go to the gym.
It's not essential. If that wasn't an option, I'm sure.
Like, if it's not for you and you rather just do weights at home, go jogging, play football, play basketball.
Sport is probably like top 10 for me.
I mean, sport in general it's good for fitness, and it's like, hello, I'm on fire. Socializing.
Ultimate motivator.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
socializing, making friends. Like, hence why a lot of people go to certain clubs. They're like, oh, I've made friends, Mom. Are you proud of me?
Mommy.
Jimmy,
You know.
adopt
But
me.
you know, so the fact that they sold all these gyms in Cardiff though to the private company that now charges about the same price as the Village Hotel, I find absolutely ridiculous. There's almost no reason for me to go to the main gym.
No.
And like all the others are obviously the same price as well. But like it's an increased price for everybody, including kids.
Yeah.
So like, you know, even they don't, you know, it's like trying to push the amount of fitness, but raise the price by such an amount. It's crazy, to be honest.
I mean, back to,
Did
like,
you ever use the school gym, Tom?
No, I did not
Oh, I
want
didn't want
to.
to.
Yeah, well, part of me wish I like utilized
Oh.
that shit.
Well, you wanted to. I'm glad I
Well,
did.
in retrospect, it's a free gym.
My uni has a.
Yeah.
My
I can see where George is coming from. Sorry, but I know what you mean because, obviously, here's the thing. I've been talking about this because like my little cousin won't drop names. He's gonna at next school year. He's gonna be in his first year in high school. And I was speaking to this with my aunt. That is the age when you're going through high school. That's when most people are most conscious about their bodies.
That's when a lot of things happen. with
Yeah,
people.
but
Yeah.
I think I could see why, because people obviously you get average Joe and you get dickheads in the school, you know, high school.
Yeah.
And I think I can understand why you wouldn't go to the gym in the school because that's usually
Yeah.
where the dickheads would hang
Like,
out.
yeah, I wouldn't. That's why I didn't go. It's like, why would I go to a gym which is full of, I guess.
It's not really. I only really know one person who actually went there. Otherwise, it was like empty. Because, granted, the only time you could actually use it is in like lunchtime. You can go in after
Oh
school.
yeah, that was another thing. Yeah, like
That'd probably be the reason.
lunch was 45 minutes, and I'd want to have a shower and all that other stuff after the gym. Like, I'd never go into the gym without having a shower. And you know, would I want to spend my afternoon in classes without having to go into the shower? Absolutely not.
Nagadu.
Hmm.
I
That
would have
would,
left
like,
school.
Say it takes 15 minutes to have a shower and get dried and dressed. That's a quick one as well.
Oh,
That'll give you, like, if you rush out of class to go to it and not have lunch, or have lunch some other time, some shit, then you'd have 30 minutes in the gym. Like, what's the point? When it's, you know, that's such a small amount of time.
Still better than nothing, I guess. But I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I guess you're doing like very light stuff, then you know. Obviously, you don't go to the gym just to do light stuff. Some people do it for proper intense stuff, but I don't really want to. I shouldn't really give my opinion on gyms because I'm obviously not exactly the biggest expert here on the
That's fine,
subject.
though. Like, it is pretty much what you're saying, yeah. Like, you can get some light stuff done, but like, I would find it's like, for me, it's like, unless you can get a good full hour, it's not really enough time.
You can go to gym like 45 minutes.
I guess obviously it all in general depends around your schedule, what you have time to do. Not everyone has time to spend an hour or two
Yeah,
don't get me
course.
started on certain individuals saying, "Oh, you could if you can make time if you really want it." It's like some people
Oh, I know who
literally,
you're talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
now, big boy.
Some people literally can't make time. Like it's just,
Yeah,
well, then you're just lazy. You're not going to. It's just your fault. Just like they may have time to do like squats at home, but they can't go to the gym for like a certain amount of time. Then when
Yeah,
you
it
got like
needs-
you
kids,
can make
jobs.
time.
like that's
Oh,
people who
I
like
hate
like
my
some
kids so
some
much.
some people work 60 hours a week, have 2 kids, like have a load of other responsibilities. Their kid probably belongs to 3 clubs or some shit, so they're constantly like dragging him around.
Yeah, trying to like support a
Right.
family is like
Yeah,
you put them.
they're at work like sometimes even 6 days a week, even like working like it could be like 8 a.m. till like 7 p.m. or something, like really long hours that like some people do.
Yeah.
And then when they get back, it's like they need to spend time with the family. They need time to have dinner. They need to they do all that other stuff. They need to probably clean the house. So it's
that-
like So then it's like 9 p.m. by the time they're ready, and then it's like 1 more hour. They'll be really tired, and they need to get to the gym as well. It's like maybe they could go on a Sunday. But
I felt like this certain individuals all
Letting
like,
kids off
actually,
as
no
well.
one has kids. If you have kids, then you're dumb. Well, I spend every day at the gym. I make time for the gym. I make time for everyone else.
I spend every day at the gym, except I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have kids, and I don't pay for a house. And I'm a student as well, so I don't have a job.
Well,
So-
you do.
What?
No one about.
I'm not talking about
Yeah,
me.
I know.
So it's just, people just don't understand. You try having kids.
Don't you worry, Yuri. I have.
Have you secretly got kids, Tom, that we don't know about?
Yeah, I got 6 of them.
Rory Smith Jr.
Rory Smith Jr. 1, Rory
Real
Smith Jr. 2,
Smithlings.
Rory Smith Jr. 3. No. I no secret kids. I'm pretty sure if I had one,
You
you
sure?
all would know.
Like, what about Mrs. Chlamydia?
Mrs. Columbia. I don't know. She's a completely different country.
Maybe it wasn't actually chlamydia. Maybe she was pregnant.
Now I have a child that's probably ST ridden.
She thought it was chlamydia, but
STD
it was.
ridden child.
Can you imagine? I thought it was chlamydia, but it was actually a kid.
Shit. My bad.
I
I've been
thought I
raising.
had cancer, but turns out I was pregnant.
Actually, I was pregnant, but I lied to you. I don't want to ever see you again. And then 50
Then you
years
start having
later,
the operation to remove the tumor, and you're like, oh fuck, you ended up giving birth.
then 6 years later, you never see your child. You're such a bad father. The
I'm not even
father's the-
kidding though. There's apparently been like reports in the past of women who are like so obese that they didn't even know they were pregnant, and they literally just give birth and like, oh what?
How
not
did
even
this
joking.
baby
Just
get
slipped
here?
out.
Yeah, that is actually a thing that's happened with some people.
Can I eat this thing? No, you cannot eat this thing.
Like
Jesus,
it's insane to think.
It is
about.
not a
It's
jelly
like,
baby. Put
how
it
can-
down.
How can you go 9 months without knowing you're pregnant?
I
Like,
mean,
some-
you've
some
got-
people are so like hyper obese.
Or
Like,
probably,
I'm talk-
probably
I'm
the,
talking,
the kicking for them is just hunger pains.
Yeah, like I'm kidding. I'm talking like this, like the kind which are just giant, unmovable blobs.
What the fuck is going on in this World of Tanks chat? Someone says like any girls here? I'm looking for someone over 30, and it's like, what the hell's going on in this chat?
I didn't know this was a dating site.
Yeah, we're fighting in a harbor in Japan. It's just someone trying to pick up women.
Oh no, it's like I'm a 20 male looking for like a 21-year-old female to
Have you guys been on the?
cosplay.
Have you been on a dating section of Craigslist?
No.
And I don't
oh
want to.
my god, it's weird.
What is
I'm
the
looking
time,
for-
fellas?
Like, I'm just gonna let people know. Don't try and look for a woman on Craigslist. It's just weird.
So if I ever become single, I'm going straight to that.
Go to a place that suits your
Fate,
interests.
Will.
There you go. That's the best way.
What, George?
You sealed his fate.
Like Craigslist is so weird.
They're just gonna
Like,
like,
people that put their pictures, they put their stats, and it's so strange.
Their stats.
Their stat card.
Their stats.
I have a huge Yu-Gi-Oh collection. Come over.
Take my ass.
I dress up as
There's a lot. For some
Luigi.
reason, there's a lot of people. I guess it's because they don't know where else to post this type of stuff. There's a lot of people on Craigslist who are looking for more unusual people. I'm looking. You know, it's like.
Stop.
Now we're changing topics. Sorry.
Okay.
No, like
Not
about
that
dating,
bad.
dating. No, just about dating sites in general.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Like.
I
there-
once used Tinder and matched with somebody at 2 a.m. Then uninstalled it to avoid talking to him.
I can see a lot of people are meeting each other like online these days.
Yeah.
It's not bad
I
to be honest.
don't like it.
No, it's not bad. Like it's just
Isn't that what you used to do?
what Tinder.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah, like I
I
said,
thought you were trying to rip into it.
no. It's like it's not bad idea. Like obviously there's like worst case scenario, you get catfished and you die. I mean that's
Well,
happened a lot, but
Yeah, but like I would hope a lot of people would know before that you got to that point.
yeah.
Before
Like,
you die.
I'm just saying, it's just are you gonna die? Are you gonna meet the love of your life? Are you going to get
Yeah.
STDs? Or it's endless possibilities.
Gee whiz, I hope today's the day I die.
It does seem like a lot of like the people you meet on there, like it's just like
Um,
quick releases.
my
and-
my my,
Baby,
yeah.
have you got any bone?
Have we got any bone? Do you want bone meal?
I
Or
can
just
do
bone?
my
Oh, jeez, just
Because
bone meal. I can make more bone with my pulverizer. More
Hey,
bone
guys.
meal with my pulverizer.
Just saying, we may have time to fit one more topic in, but shouldn't we be wrapping this up soon?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's 5 o'clock.
Oh, geez,
Just
yeah,
let me
it's
know
coming
when it
to
is 5 o'clock and then I disagree.
Yeah, we'll stop in 5.
Yeah.
Alright.
Completely
Okay.
stop.
Yeah, but like dating sites. My experience on
This is a
Tinder.
weird topic because like it's hard to. What about it? What's
Yeah.
your experience?
Weird. So weird. It was just like
Is that where you met Mrs. Chlamydia?
Mrs. No. I
No,
met,
that was live lounge.
that wasn't live lounge. That was prison.
Ah, no wonder.
Prison.
Was it?
I met
thought
her
it was
in
live lounge.
No,
'Cause
no,
that was
You met her
Ward's
in the-
birthday, wasn't
You
it?
met-
Yeah, it was
you met her-
Watch's birthday, and we went
You
to
met
the.
her in the
You
prison.
left because it was me.
Well, I left because I
Ward.
really needed a pee. You also cut me because your ex, because it was your ex.
Oh yeah, it was me, Ward, Daddy, Ward's ex now, and
Yep. God,
my
that was
ex
who is
is so awkward.
insert name here?
His insert name here is actually Sam Chan. It was awkward, and then Daddy started speaking to him in the line because he was like pissed off his head, and then it just escalated from there. I was all
It
like,
escalated far too
I
quickly
was
for
trying to
my
kind of-
young mind to
at the end,
comprehend.
I was like, "Oh, can I have your number, please? I'd like to see you again." And she was like, "I'd love to see you again." She gave me her number, and I was
Aw.
like, "This is gonna be a fake number, isn't it?"
Absolute nightmare. There's gonna be a man on the other end of this phone.
And then we started texting, and she was like, "Oh, can I add you on Messenger? It'd be so much easier." And I was like, "No,
Go away.
no,
Leave me alone.
no. I came for fuck, sucky, suck, nothing else." No. But yeah,
Son,
yeah.
do you mind if I absolutely demolish this sakura tree at the front of your garden?
Is it in like the fence or the outside?
It is in the fence. It is. Is your gun shooting at me?
It's trying to shoot at you. It's quite bad. Like you can't actually put someone else in the console for it to stop. So there's no bullets in there, so you're fine.
Can I take this? Just I need the wood.
Can you plant it back, please, in the same
Yeah.
place? Ta-ta. But yeah, but on Tinder, it's just like a lot of.
I don't know. It feels very fake.
Give me a
Uh,
It
sec.
is. I
Yeah.
regret
I'm
it.
also a terrible conversationalist. So
Like I put like in my bio like something like I prefer if you spoke to me first.
Oh, no,
that,
I'm
that,
okay.
that never
That-
happened.
I'm pretty god tier when it comes to like terrible pickup lines.
No,
It's just
that-
what comes after.
that's what pisses me off. They all expect like pickup lines and all that shit, and I'm just like,
Right.
hi,
Nah, that's
I'm
not.
Rory
I mean,
Smith. Today I'll be
I've
showing
yet
you
to-
another YouTube video. Like, thank God I just don't. I just don't have to ever go on it ever
Wow.
again. No, I'm in a happy relationship, Will. Shut up.
At least you're not using those other ones, so, what's the really shit ones?
Betfred.
That's what? That's a.
Match.com.
Dating on Betfred.
But the hell?
What are your odds? What are my odds?
I have
To be
5
fair,
to
be
1.
fair, I really think Craigslist might be the lowest quality one.
Well, I mean, you can use Craigslist for other things too. So
Speed
I know,
dating.
but-
You can try speed dating if anyone wants.
yeah,
speed
but that
dating.
is not. That's not online dating, is
No,
it?
no, I'm just saying if anyone wants to try speed dating, I'll host it. Rory Smith, the Smithland speed dating, and I'll just be going to table with each guy and be like, "Ooh, you have some muscles on you," and just act really gay. Best part about this, Rian wouldn't be surprised.
I've gotten away with it scot-free, boys.
Actually, I think they removed the dating section of Craigslist quite recently, didn't they?
Yeah, because people were advertising kids, and it was getting really.
Yeah, it's
fucked
because
up.
like it was getting to kids being advertised.
What, say,
And-
like, I have kids, or please someone take
No,
my
as
2-year-old?
in like it. No, no,
Like-
no. It was like I'm looking for a 16-year-old.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was a
which
lot
is
worse
weird.
than that, even though, but yeah.
FBI, open up.
And there was also a lot of like, I'm selling this woman for like so much money going on as well.
So basically human trafficking.
Yeah.
If you give me $1, you can have this woman for free.
One
for
sheep
free?
for one
Fuck.
sleep.
Nice one, Tom. You know how money works.
Yeah, I know how money works. Yeah, $1 and you get this woman for free. For
Have you
fuck's
seen
sake.
this video by any chance? So,
So,
Tom,
like before
Well.
they removed that section. Like,
have you seen this
the
video? It's quite new.
I'll look at it in a minute.
Before they removed that section, the people who were doing actually legitimate like dating attempts, they were quite funny to read.
Like, do you know if
Right.
anyone was like successful on that website,
I
or was it
wouldn't
just...
know, but like, a lot of people were doing it, and they weren't doing it as a joke. A lot of so I don't know, but like a lot of people were looking for very unusual matches,
Oh, I'm looking for
it's very
someone
spe-
who's
like-
got
like
1
really-
foot.
like really specific. Like yeah, like
1 tooth missing, 1 finger missing, 1 toe missing, an eye, an ear, just... Fuck's sake.
it'd be like I'm looking for a woman who's specifically interested in pottery or something like that. Like over the age of 50, but under the age of 60, and
Pottery. God damn, that is the most erotic. You know. Oh, look at this plate.
yeah.
Oh.
And then it'd be like, it needs to be a red.
Oh,
hair,
Lord,
it needs
please.
to have-
Have
It
mercy.
needs to have average facial features. Or...
Average.
Can
Yeah,
you
I'm
someone define average facial features, please? 'Cause
You have a nose. You have 2 eyes. Have 2 ears. And you have 1 freckle.
Oh, that is average. But I'm looking for someone who just doesn't have a face at all. Sorry.
Yeah, there was like some.
Oh, is that like those weird plastic guys from Doctor Who? They're like those like mannequins.
Look,
Oh, yeah.
I just want my cosplaying dream to come true. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for roleplay. Fuck. Foreplay, that's the one.
You got there in the end.
As you
Hey!
can see, I'm not very specialized in the sexual area.
Good lord.
Do you actually know what Mrs. Chlamydia is up to these days anyway? Like, do you still have her on Facebook?
I
She's
don't.
probably watching right now.
Hello.
Hi, Mrs. Chlamydia.
Oh, sorry.
Goodbye.
I've just noticed probably throughout this entire podcast, you could hear my squeaky ass chair. I need it fixed.
No, no,
that's
it's
a-
fine.
I think it's a bit too late to apologize. But I only just
No,
noticed
no,
now.
you can't hear it. You are okay.
It's true
Oh, thank
late to
God.
apologize. It's true late.
So it came to mind as
No,
well.
I don't really like stalk
Why not? You
exes.
should. You should. But it's Mrs. Chlamydia. She's like a special.
Here at the Smithings, we do not condone stalking. Please don't do it.
Please don't do it. Please,
Like,
please.
It is
she's a-
bad.
she's
People
a-
will shoot you if you're in
Yeah,
America.
but like she's a special kind of ex. Isn't she?
No. Special kind of ex would be Wardge.
Special
Well, like,
ex.
he took me out to romantic dinners after the
powerful
gym at
girls.
the Weatherspoons.
God's sake.
And I was like, we're just gaining back what we just lost. You do realize this?
Yeah, but like, isn't that okay? Because that means you can eat without feeling guilt.
But oh fuck. Okay, I remember her name.
What?
I said fuck. I remember her name.
Chlamydia in it.
No, it's actually Louis Raganathan. Please hit him up on
Oh.
Facebook. What have I done? Shit.
He's like, oh, so this is what you've
You're
been up to
telling me
since you've
her
left
name
high
wasn't-
school.
You're telling me her name wasn't chlamydia?
No, it was Louis Raganathan.
That could be a human's name, I think. Like a
Louis
woman's name.
That could be a
Is it?
human's name. What? Louis Raganathan?
No,
What?
like I think you could actually legitimately have a woman called chlamydia, and like that would be a name.
That wouldn't go well for like dating. Oh, what's your name? Oh, my name is Chlamydia Gonorrhea. Nice to meet you. Do you actually have any?
And I am a
no.
Virgo.
Do you have any STDs? Oh no, it's just my name. My parents.
Let's have a little look, please.
My parents are high when they made that name.
My parents were just absolutely on drugs when they made that name. It's life. Life happens. This has been one of the best podcasts recently.
Yes.
Because we've been talking a lot and we haven't, apart from the odd awkward break, but that's because I was accepting deliveries and having to put them in my dining room.
Of course.
I was all like, this is
Get me
how
a
you do
delivery
it.
room.
This is how you do it, young man. And I tried lifting it. I was like, I'm gonna need help. I'm gonna need
Did you
help.
have a fun delivery?
No, sadly. I was expecting my stripper, but I think he's coming to
Oh.
the barbecue now.
Boy, is it Dan Davis?
I
'Cause I heard he's coming now.
I thought you were the stripper.
I retired that ages ago. I was. Someone stole my
My
outfit,
stripper.
my Pikachu outfit, and I was very upset.
What?
People into that, right? They
I
thought
would
playing
love it
like
if you came in a
Pokemon.
Pikachu outfit.
I could come in my Team Magma outfit.
Look, I'm coming in 3/4 trainers and a t-shirt, not shirt.
Ew.
Look, 3/4 because I am
Can I
boy.
just come in nothing?
Can I just wear my
I
birthday
mean, you
suit?
can, but
I guess no one would stop me except for the pagans, but
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
I would kind of stop you. I'd be like, Nagadu, this is not allowed.
But I thought we were gonna boil me in the cauldron.
I swear, if this barbecue turns really weird, I'm
if it turns into a satanic ritual, I'm
Yeah,
leaving.
like, I am dying.
Blood,
I am,
Blood,
I
can
am
you please
hoping-
bring your Bible just in case we need it?
I am
cast them
seriously
out.
hoping that the barbecue ends up just being a cauldron with some grill on the top, and like the fire is actually like some witch's potion.
I'm gonna
Bubbling
to
underneath
bring
the
my
food.
finger guns. Is that okay? So I can do some fingering. But it was.
Oh my
I was-
goodness! If we are not activating wet patches today, I'm just gonna leave early. I just
No, no.
don't worry. Then if you don't know, you
We'll,
don't know.
you'll see. Hopefully.
I mean, I know. Link 2129 gets sweaty,
Yeah, very sweaty actually.
but like I like it.
I don't.
Oh.
Nah,
Oh.
I was thinking about
There
something.
was this like episode of what's it called? My Strange Body. What's it? Embarrassing Bodies, I think. And there was like a guy on there, a woman, I think actually, who came on. And she had this issue where she would sweat a lot, like, and I mean a serious amount. So like,
Yes.
they gave her an operation where they stopped her sweating.
Oh.
You can get procedures to stop sweating and delete.
Yeah, like they just stopped the sweat completely.
It's because
I
some
mean,
people have
completely.
conditions like bad.
Yeah, like, but like they completely just stopped the sweat. Like I'm not sure if that's healthy or not. You know, is it?
No, because that's your body's natural cooling, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's what I don't get. Like if you just like, yeah, there we go.
You know, people say, I remember when liquid cooling first came out, everyone's like, oh man, that's the future of PCs. Like,
Yeah, it'd be
bitch,
like
please, Homo sapiens have had liquid cooling since the dawn of time.
Yeah, that's true. But it would be like running a liquid cooler on your PC, but not forgetting to put the water in.
Oh no! Oh damn it! Damn!
Instead, I use antifreeze instead of water. What are you on about?
Ah Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
My water, my PC is cooled with vodka.
My PC is
Perfect for CS:GO players.
my PC is currently out the tower. It's just all over the floor. I
I
don't
did
know
watch
how
an
it's
episode-
working.
I did watch an episode though of like Linus Texas. So they were testing out thermal paste for the CPU, and they were trying out like how well mayonnaise works.
Mayonnaise.
Turns out mayonnaise is not a very good coolant.
Really?
Whoa.
Oh,
I
I
wonder how
should,
they came to that
I should
conclusion.
stop
They also
running
tried
it.
out tomato sauce.
Well, I should
Um,
switch my PC off right now because I've got a whole tub of mayonnaise in there. Just
I
cooling it
know,
down.
same. I feel like.
And I got salad cream in the liquid cooler.
But like it turned really funky because they like left it in there while it just was like at 75 plus degrees Celsius cooking away the mayonnaise.
Oh,
Okay.
that must have been nasty.
Delightful.
So,
It's like all yellowy brown burnt mayonnaise.
so I'd like to finish off with. So, what's everyone's plans for the oncoming
Well, I'm
days?
planning on getting drunk tonight,
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first and foremost.
Okay.
and I'm planning on getting hungover tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Lord,
Mhm.
we're streaming Saturday. Yeah.
For Tekken or
Yeah, Tekken. Yeah, because I'm not here
Sick,
Sunday. I'm
sick.
watching the final.
sounds Gucci to Moochie.
Camel, what have you got up to the next coming days?
Well, I'm gonna be coming to come see you guys. Haven't seen you guys in person in a while.
Mhm.
Not sure. And other than that, I'm gonna be on. I might upload a YouTube video. I may do.
You should,
Oh,
you should.
go on, Cam.
I got two videos I need to upload. One's it's both of them World of Tanks replays, and also I was thinking because I recently bought a model kit that comes with two models inside it. I'm not sure to make a video of me building one of them.
Um,
Oh.
I'm gonna
Oh.
do like a tiny live stream tonight. Just if that's okay, guys. We're gonna
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
we're gonna interview
Yeah.
people on my phone. It's gonna be shit quality.
Oh,
Oh
right.
wait, my
Really?
my
Can
whole
you actually
setup's
do
already
that?
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'll be good. Yeah.
yeah, you can.
Oh my goodness.
It's just gonna be.
Yes.
It's just like it's the mic from the phone, so it's gonna be terrible.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic.
Look, it's just a bit of fun, I just want to, I
Yeah,
want to see
okay.
how it goes, to be honest. Because if it goes successful, then I'm never doing it again. If it goes really, really bad, I'm gonna keep doing it every time. No, I'm joking. It's just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
I won't-
To
I won't-
celebrate the most hypest, best barbecue in the world.
Could be a
Wait,
Rory
how do
Smith
redstone
face
generators
reveal.
work? How do redstone engines work?
The
Um,
shit.
Turn them on with the lever.
Really?
They are terrible.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
They are terrible, though.
Ah.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
use a power source. It's just literally turn them on with a lever. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Or a redstone port. Yeah, and I am planning on the weekend doing a bit more Unreal Engine 4 for the Wales game.
I'm probably gonna
Ooh.
wrap my dissertation up.
That's the thing too.
Oh,
I've
hey
now done
there,
a dissertation project, and I need to get some research done on that.
Oh, Ryan, you're a bit late to the party.
Well,
I know
oh,
you.
Hi there.
Oh, hey there. I know you were, putting together your computer again, so it doesn't explode, like North Korea. Hello, my name is Rory Smith, and I'm not gonna promote.
you just like reset when
I'm not
you
going
make
to
a
promote
mistake.
any violence in this chat.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's 5 o'clock,
Yes, well done.
and I still need to get ready.
I'm just gonna.
Same.
I know you've just been building the computer.
I need
I'm
to
sorry.
shower. I need to wash my stinky ass.
Hey.
I like how Emily put in the chat,
Hey.
like telling everybody where she lived, and everybody responded with like, "Oh, thanks." And he's like, "I thought you remembered."
Hey,
Sad
hey,
thing.
hey, Ryan.
Hang on.
Catch us later. Where will be another live stream. Hey.
Oh my goodness, we actually doing it?
Yeah, we're doing it. I want to see how bad it
Hey,
can go.
hold on, before we go, Rian, what's those specs? Hit me with the specs.
Also, are we still streaming tomorrow, Ian? Me and you.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, romance stream.
Romance
Aw.
stream. No, it's
Streaming the
mainly
Mother
me
and
just
Carter.
receiving abuse.
Can you stream in the Mother and Carter, please? Do like a vlog and start interviewing the chef.
Yeah, we should go out to lunch and just live stream the whole.
Yeah,
Right.
Just do a Logan Paul style live stream, like when you go on a little date.
Oh look, here we're receiving our food. Thanks, waiter. Here's the waiter leaving. Bye, waiter.
Thank you for being such a good waiter. Now fuck off. And you just sort of like get the police call. You just sort of like steal the fire extinguisher and start squirting the waiter with it.
Oh,
That's something I would imagine
the
Logan Paul would do.
specs are in the chat, fellas.
There we go. She's
Copy
gone
and,
with an AMD processor,
copy and
Hope that-
paste.
but she's
Hope
gone
that
from the
unlimited stats.
R9 3. Not going for an RX.
The most important question is it running on ketchup
The
or
first,
mayonnaise?
the first message I've put on the graduation chat is just E.
That's pretty. Does anyone want? That's good specs, right? Please, someone help.
Either.
Is looking like it can run Minecraft. And after all, is that not the most important thing here?
We should get no. You'd have to pay. So sad.
Pay for what?
It's decent specs. Specs that are
Yeah, I'd
decent.
say Gucci.
But hey, Ryan, if you tune in later on, there'll be a live stream live.
An IRL stream.
Maybe
Dying at a
a
graduation.
Rory Smith face reveal. Ooh,
Oh, no.
teasing. Ooh, tease, even though I kind of.
I'm gonna have to make a what's it called, like a fan edit. Hit you with like one of those. You
Yeah, it's
so
gonna be autistic.
flipping special.
And I'm not gonna smile. I'm just gonna be just
It's gonna
emotionless.
be you crying. in the corner.
Emotionless with finger guns.
Anyway, we gotta get prepped. I gotta doll myself
Yeah,
up for you boys.
I have a better idea.
I need to freshen up. I don't want my first impression of you guys to think I'm a stinky bitch.
But I like
But Cameron, we already have our first impression of you. We've
You're
Yes,
an
but-
absolute gem. You're an absolute
Yeah.
star.
No,
You,
no,
look at those three
Wait,
big
you
cheeks.
haven't seen me in a while, and I don't want my first re-impression.
I don't want my Reom to go off.
You saw
Yeah.
meeting me in by the roundabout before we make our way to co-op.
Yeah, fuck it. Are we gonna meet at like 6 then? Just meet at
We'll do
6
it
there
live.
and
Yeah,
just go.
it's gonna be me, Tom, you, Ed, George, and Dan Davis.
Okay.
All meeting
Right.
at co-op.
Can
Not
we
like
do?
Dan
Can we do what we?
Davis.
Can we do like one person leaves and then next person, the next person leaves the
What?
chat?
Wait, are we
What?
leaving the chat? You're not just gonna end the.
No. Then I end it when it's just me by myself.
Okay, I'll be the same.
Okay, we'll. No. Tell him to come back. 'Cause I was
Cameron,
gonna.
come
no,
back.
Cameron, come
Oh.
back. We're
Oh.
doing it. So Will, thanks, like man, for joining.
Hold on,
me
right, I
today.
need to tab out.
Absolutely not welcome.
It was a good. It's
Fuck
good.
off.
Good speaking to. Oh, okay. This is not going too well. Yet another scout, Cameron. You had some insights to a lot of topics today, and I'm proud of you.
Yes.
You were
Hey,
less
mate.
Thank you.
angry this podcast.
MVP this
Thank
time.
you.
around.
I'm giving you the MVP. I'm giving you the gold star.
Hey.
Thank you. I will surely throw this in the bin a minute.
Again, I'll see you in a bizzle, Mike. Bye.
Bye.
Well,
Uh,
God, what a fucking bitch, am I right?
I know,
You the
right?
real MVP, boy.
You're the
Get
real.
it.
No, you're the real MVP.
Oh, no, you're
You're
the
the real. Why am I pointing at my monitor? No, you're the real MVP. So,
Ooh, I guess-
anything you like to say?
Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight. I'm looking forward to playing some Tekken again. We'll see what
Yeah.
Nave and the boys are saying.
Just the one boy, not boys.
Or
just
yeah,
the-
just the one boys. See what Nave is saying.
yeah.
But it's been a good podcast. It's been a good episode.
Yeah. So you're a stinky bitch. No, wait, I'm the stinky bitch. Never mind.
We a stinky bitch.
We a stinky bitch. Yeah.
It's a collaborative effort.
Yeah. Right.
Farewell, my friend. I think.
Like yeah, I need to. I'm actually ready. I just need to put on my 3/4 and then I'm done. I'm ready.
I need to spray up again.
Yeah.
I need to put some wax in my hair.
Yeah.
Maybe stuff all purdy. Maybe put some lipstick on. A little bit of eyeliner.
Yeah. I
And then
felt-
foundation afterwards.
love how you out of everyone, you stayed the longest here.
I don't know why.
I know.
Farewell.
I'll catch you later, my
Catch you in about
my
an
fella,
hour.
my fella. Yeah.
Oh, my dude.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna. Oh, hi. I'm Rory Smith, and this podcast is coming to a close. Thank you for everyone watching. I know it was a good podcast for me, for my fellow guests, but but it may not have been good for you. But yeah, I just, Rian, you were a bit late to the party, but it's okay. You can get a cheeky face reveal. Oh wait, you already know what I look like. That's not a cheeky face reveal. Oh. But yeah, hype. Can you please answer my question before I leave? Or I'll just message you on Messenger, I guess. Okay. Right. I feel like this has been an inspirational fuck off already. Love you. Love you. Love you. I said, are we still streaming tomorrow? If you want, like, you don't have to. But we don't have to if you don't want to. I would just say we could if you want to. It's fine. I just need to say I'm backing you 100%. I'm here no matter what. yeah. I forgot there's like a 30-second delay. Like I can keep this. Yeah, I'm always up for it, to be honest. I'm backing you. But there's gonna be like a cheeky like half an hour, stream or a live podcast. Just I might do a face reveal on stream. Ooh, edgy. Edgelord. And then when I get home, I'm gonna play a bit of Dead by Daylight because edgy. Anyway, I've dragged this on way too long. So, my bad. I forgot to do Will win, Cameron win, Link win, and now it's just me. I'm not. I need to learn to be able to speak normally when I'm by myself. It doesn't work. Well, if I'd stutter, and it works with people, with other people, because yeah. But when I'm by myself, I'm not a great speaker, because I'm not used to speaking to myself. To be honest, I don't know. Okay, yeah. Okay. I guess I'll go. If I can find the right scene, Awkward. Bye!